You need it?
What's going on, everybody? Got the whole clicking team quarantine. Episode 88 of Barz and Shotz. You got myself, Flaw 700. You got Jerrell. You got Ant the Great One, and you got DJ Big Jae. What's going on, fellas?
You.
What up? What up?
Oh, this
Episode 80.
Assalamu alaikum.
I was thinking the same thing. I think I know where you're going, but he might turn the corner on us on purpose.
What happened?
88.
88. It's easy, but I think
I'm gonna throw a curveball now. Now that you said that curveball,
I knew it.
Randy Moss, college number 88 at Marshall University.
Wait a minute.
Exactly. That's why it's a curveball, nigga.
Okay.
Strike for Flaw.
Yeah.
Wait. You knew that?
Yeah, Marshall.
Okay. All right.
Okay. Look at Jay.
We got to believe him because you just said it, Jerrell. So now everybody.
Yeah, that is true. He could have just be bullshitting still. Yeah.
Everybody.
I already said Marshall, man.
You already said it.
Nah, you didn't say Marshall.
Yeah, I
That's
did.
the crazy part. You said Randy Moss, 88, college, nigga.
Now,
Oh,
you
I
ain't say
said
Marshall.
Marshall too.
No,
you just didn't hear
Marshall.
me, I guess.
Nah, you didn't say Marshall.
I don't think you said Marshall.
Okay.
Not that I'm on Big Jae side or nothing. I'm just saying.
Shout out to rolling in the chat already.
Shout out to the viewers, man.
Hell yeah, man.
Here go your favorite part of the pod. How's everybody, man? How's your mental health, man? Y'all good? What's going on?
Mentally, I'm fucked up. Nah, I'm good. We straight out here.
You straight? You
Yeah,
sure?
had a weekend off, my nigga. Got work done, homework done. It's beautiful out here.
Okay. All right.
Living
Got
my
some
best
steaks marinating upstairs, so you know.
This nigga always got something
Always got
delicious
some
marinating
life.
every
Yeah.
show, man.
Let me tell you something.
A Moet on ice too.
Can I say, man?
If you a Gemini, multitasking is just comes with it. You can't be doing one thing.
Right.
Look.
Look.
Shout out to my
Nigga
Gemini
always get with the
family.
Gemini. We
Shout
know
out to
y'all
my
twins,
Gemini
nigga. Let
family.
it go.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, multitasking is a thing.
Yeah,
Like,
nobody else can do that shit. No other sign. Just y'all. Get the fuck out of here, man.
I'm not saying that you can't. I'm just saying we don't go without. It's always doing something and something else. That's just the way it is.
Yeah, kind of agree with that.
Mm-hmm. I bet you do, and I bet you do agree with that shit.
Facts.
Kind of inclined to agree with that. But
Yeah. It's in your blood, sir. It's in
Yes.
your blood.
Was born into it. Can't help. The stars. Hey man, so let's get into it. We straight to the shits, man. Last night, well, when you guys get this, it'll be 2 nights ago. We had our latest edition of Verzuz. Not presented by Doritos this time. I don't know if I'm the only one that noticed that.
What?
Yeah.
Why do you know-
The Ross
why
was
do
in
you
the
notice
building.
that, bro?
I don't know. I don't know.
Nah, they ain't have a bunch of bags around this time, bro. Like
Because we had a discussion about Doritos last time, remember? And they weren't there.
How about, I'm not going to front. I didn't realize that, though.
Yeah,
Until you just said it.
shout out to Ciroc.
Yeah.
Ciroc still popping, though.
The Rock and Apple is still holding it down, but Doritos dipped on the boys. But that's cool. Maybe their bag wasn't enough. Maybe Swizz and Tim was like, now y'all got to come up some more, and they ain't want to. But no Doritos.
We don't want no parts of this.
And, yeah, right. Jerrell, this is your guy, D'Angelo and Friends.
Yes.
I feel duped by my own behalf, not from them, because I just should have known.
Should have known what?
And when he walked out and he said, I heard that y'all said this is going to be the first verses that an artist battles himself. And he says, you're right, because you're my friends. I said, oh.
Hey, yo, I ain't gonna front. I was like, what?
It was that simple. Like, why didn't I know that? Like, why couldn't I have figured that out? Like, of course, in the COVID era, you're not going to have a bunch of other celebrities lined up waiting to perform 20 records with D'Angelo, like 20 other artists. And we were sitting here thinking, man, who are these other artists? We was really picking our brains. Like, who? Like, yo, Friends, why did I felt some type of way last night, and I was tired. So
I didn't watch it, bro. I went to sleep after like the second song.
Word.
I couldn't do it, bro.
Yeah, I was tired.
I waited an hour before the nigga to come out, bro. I couldn't. I'm old
It
now,
was
bro.
45 minutes.
Man, listen, I had my kids all day yesterday, bro. I couldn't do it, bro. It was a lot.
I told you I was watching the game. I was like, I'm not fucking with y'all.
Yeah, because I hit Jerrell up like, yo, let me know when he come out, because I am not about to watch this.
Nigga thought just because I love D'Angelo, I was just gonna be glued to the set.
Bro.
Even though DJ Scratch was killing it, he was doing
killing it. Shout out
I
to
wasn't even
Scratch,
listening to him. I ain't gonna
He was
front. 'Cause I
going
had
in.
the game
That
on.
nigga got that candles,
But
got the all black Frank Lucas on.
Yeah, man.
But my thing is, even when D Nice and other DJs are on, I might check in, but I don't sit on Instagram Live and watch concerts unless you're Meg Thee Stallion and his body yada yada. That's a different sandwich.
Yeah, yeah.
Other than that, I don't sit around and just watch one person perform. I don't care who it could have been. Yeah, Red. I missed that part because I tuned out because I wasn't watching D'Angelo get his solo shit on. It just was me. Sorry.
Wow, why though?
I don't watch that. I don't watch nobody's live. I gave my man AZ a hard time. You know that. I'm not about to tune into nobody's live to watch you perform live. Now,
you can't just watch a concert and shit. You got to have like some type of competition and niggas going back and forth
online. Yeah, I don't watch.
Oh shit!
I don't watch it on Flaw we're talking about here.
I mean,
honestly, I think that's kind of weird. Like, you can't, like, say if it was your favorite artist, like, you can't watch Nas do like an hour and a half by himself.
I'm not about to hold my phone for an hour to watch Nas. I'm not about to do that. I would rather go to the actual concert. You get what I'm saying?
My shit was on the TV. I wasn't holding my phone.
I canceled my Apple. I canceled my Apple subscription. You got Apple and Tidal.
You can still watch it on Apple.
Oh, you can?
Subscription? Yeah, you don't gotta have a subscription to watch it.
Yeah, it's because it's not. It's on Apple. It's like on Apple Music. That's why
it's on Apple Music, bro. That's all.
Yeah.
I thought you needed the Apple subscription to actually watch.
Nah. Hell no.
And plus, IG is free, nigga.
Yeah, and you gotta hold your phone. I'm not holding.
That's what I had hooked up to my TV. You just have to be more technically inclined, nigga.
No, I know how to do that. I don't like the way IG looks on the TV. It's like that crazy little strip in the middle.
So you can put it on your TV. You just don't like it.
I just don't like it on my TV.
Ain't you complaining about every goddamn thing?
I mean,
you don't care.
You like what you like, and
that's not a Gemini thing.
See, look at this shot.
Shout out to Kenny in the chat too.
Yo, tell us how y'all feeling in the chat about that battle that went down last night.
That's
man.
Like Libras are over emotional and always crying. But anyways,
you got anything for Aries before we need to get this shit out the way, nigga? You gonna talk shit about me too?
Aries are
we're not overly emotional.
Yes, you are.
No, we're not.
Libras is to cry me a river.
We're not about to do this, bro. Yeah. No, we're not about to do this.
All right.
We're not about to turn this into that.
And plus, D'Angelo ain't even my cup of tea. I'm not the biggest fan of D'Angelo. So
likewise,
okay.
I let him joints. I appreciate his joints, but I wasn't the biggest fan.
I wasn't going to wait 2.5 hours for Brown Sugar, fam, or the Untitled.
And that was the second to last song, bro.
Right. I wasn't going to wait 2.5 hours for that. But you're right. So my bad.
He's actually my favorite artist. Well, favorite living artist. So
get your shit off. My bad.
I mean, ain't really nothing to say because it's not like he went up against somebody. Like, I heard that it was supposed to be Maxwell and him, and it was supposed to be on Valentine's Day, but Maxwell pulled out.
Why? Chicken shit?
Coronavirus.
Pretty much. Coronavirus.
Wow.
Yeah, he got scared.
That nigga got scared.
I don't think Maxwell was scared, bro.
Call a spade a spade.
I'm just saying, D'Angelo was on stage by himself for an hour and a half, bro, and was the number one trending topic on Twitter. Like, Maxwell would have had a fucking problem with him. That's what I'm saying.
Wait,
so if we could think, like, remember we said Ashanti was scared of Keyshia Cole? It's kind of like the same shit.
Question though. Was it D'Angelo's birthday yesterday?
I don't know. I don't know when his birthday is, to be honest.
I didn't see nothing about his birthday. See anything about his birthday? So I don't know.
Why? What did I do?
That's what he was playing when he came out, shine a light on him. Hey, put the birthday person in the middle. No, happy birthday, my nigga.
I didn't see no happy birthday in the comments or nothing.
Yeah, I didn't see that.
No, I'm just saying the song he was playing was a birthday song.
I know, but like today, I saw that it's Ja Rule's birthday. I saw when it was Diddy's. Like, I see when the artist's birthday. I saw nothing that indicated it.
Ja birthday, fucking 29th of February. He a leap year baby.
What do you want me to do? Tomorrow's the 1st.
Wait till the 29th, nigga, when you was born.
Oh shit!
You just had a birthday last year, didn't you? Chill.
Niggas can't even celebrate their birthdays around us.
Take a year off, nigga. Take a year off.
But so Maxwell allegedly.
I don't know, man. I think Maxwell and D'Angelo would have been a good battle. I don't think he would have got smoked.
Mhm.
And I think niggas is crazy if they think Maxwell was getting smoked by D'Angelo. Period.
Yeah, but if you don't show up, we have free range to say, hey, you know,
Right.
Yeah, like he didn't reschedule or nothing.
he didn't reschedule. This man,
Coronavirus is a real thing, bro. We not down Starbucks for a reason right now, bro.
I'm
Right.
saying, but he doing other shows and shit. Like,
guess what? Babyface,
All right.
Babyface made the coronavirus announcement. Ashanti made the coronavirus announcement.
one of them had it.
Oh yeah, one of them had it. Yeah,
Maxwell not gonna tell us nothing.
Matter of fact, Babyface had it too. Remember?
Babyface had
he
it.
had to reschedule. Yeah, him and his family.
Maxwell was like,
Bitch, I'm cool.
I'm cool.
He said I'm cool.
In that picture, it looked like Redman had it at one time.
Redman wasn't playing with the mask, yo. He wasn't playing.
Met the man that hit the gym, and Redman like, I don't give a fuck.
Yes, I don't give a fuck.
Niggas
So
ain't
was it a good performance?
Yeah,
He
the
still
show's
got
fire.
it. He still got it.
Yeah, pretty much.
You know, he went through some shit through the years. He was
Yeah, I
looking
know.
like a Thundercat at a point. I mean,
Right.
I'll play that shit.
You right.
So here's my thing. And we're going to go into the new announcement that Swizz and Tim had. And I was thinking about DJ Big Jae. And it was just like, if this is the route, because this is why I said I didn't like that announcement. But if this is the route we going, then this is not a versus. Because what we saw last night was a celebration, but it wasn't technically a versus.
I agree with you 100%.
right.
So we're going to
I
go.
was going to talk about that too. I think this opens the door
Yeah.
for mad people who might be even scared to go against other people.
Okay.
Just
and
to have a
wanna
solo
showcase
set.
they shit.
But
Just to have
that's what we turned in for. Because if you look at D'Angelo's numbers last night, they weren't off the charts. It's not because
Right.
he's not good. It's just because we want to see somebody else. We
Right.
want to see what they're going to do. That's
Right.
all. So when Jerrell brought to my attention that Ray and Ghost is going to perform, and I said I didn't like it off the strength that we just saw a non-versus, and to me, this is another non-versus because
We
all
talked
the
about
songs
this.
together.
We talked
well,
about this.
it's not going to be a versus per se. It can't
It
be.
Damn sure not.
They on each other's songs too much.
Every song.
Right.
I mean, don't
So-
get me wrong. They got singles that ain't, what the other one ain't on, but we want to hear the shit that they on together.
Yeah.
Like
I
they
got-
brothers, man. Like
Yeah.
this is not going to be competitive. No. So no.
Well, here's my question for the fellas though.
Nigga smoking. That's
Who plays ice cream?
They gonna play it at the end, man.
Yeah,
Certain
either play it
songs
at
they
the
gonna play
end or the
end.
beginning.
Ghost has the best verse, but it's Ray's song. That's where we need to like break these songs down though. Like, cause Ghost might have stole the show, but it might be Ray's song. And
Well, if
Ghost
it's Ray's song,
Ghost.
if I'm Ray, I'm telling you, I'm playing that. That's on my shit. Like,
Yeah, it's my
what's the
it's my
problem?
record. Yeah.
And
it's
just
my
like you
record.
can play some shit that's on, Iron Man and shit like that I'm on.
Yeah.
Because that can work both ways.
Okay, but I'm saying that Raekwon didn't take nothing from Ghost on Iron Man. Ray didn't have a verse where you was like, oh my God.
Are you saying that because you're more of a Ghostface fan?
No, what?
Because some Raekwon fans might think you crazy right now.
Mr.
Okay,
That's all I'm saying.
Okay, but I'm asking you, what verse sticks out to you on Iron Man? We can name a few that
I
sticks out.
gotta look at the track. I'm bad with that, man. I gotta
Okay.
look at the track list.
'Cause we can-
I gotta look at the track. I'm serious.
We can look at a few songs on Only Built for Cuba Links that sticks out for Ghostface, where you like, yo, he took that song, he took over the record.
Yeah,
I don't like it.
yeah.
You don't like
you right.
I'm cool.
I'm
off
just
that.
saying, like, that's hard to say.
I don't like it.
It's
don't
kind
like-
of shitting on
I'm
Raekwon
kinda
a
cool.
little bit.
I like Ray. And Ghost is in my top 5, if not my favorite, next to Nas. So anybody can get it for me when you're talking Ghost. This is a bad matchup. We said we want to see Ray and Ghost versus Styles and Kiss or 2 other people.
What
Not
about winning
together.
Hold on. What about winning wars?
Capadonna took everybody. So what are you talking about?
I'm talking about between them two, though.
I don't know, because only thing we talked
I'm about
about,
to say because Cap did have the best verse on it.
that's all we talked about was Cat
You
verse.
right. You right. You right.
What don't you like about it, Jay?
It's like I don't know. It's just like it's squad. Like it's home team. So it's just like you said. They both got songs together. So who's gonna play what and who can play this and like it's just weird. That's
Like,
like this and Styles going against each other. Like it's just
Like
doesn't-
Raekwon can't even pull out the Jodeci remix because Ghost is on it. You know what I
Ghost
mean?
is on it.
right.
Oh,
Shit is weird.
They are the first.
Unless they go with the no features. But
And they're not doing that, bro.
Right. So why are we gonna have them if they do it D'Angelo style and just now it's just Ray and Ghost and friends like a concert?
Y'all still not gonna watch that?
No,
I'm
Flaw
watching
will
it.
watch that.
I'm watching.
I'll watch
But
it.
that's what I'm saying. You act like you won't watch it. Shit.
Flaw gonna make sure it's on all TVs.
That's what I'm saying. It depends on the artist.
Bro.
That's
have
all.
to change the name then, bro. Because you say versus, to me, I'm thinking battle. I'm thinking competition. I'm thinking, you know what I'm saying? They have to change the name to showcase or something like.
He gonna go to Amazon. He gonna get a phone mount. He gonna mount his TV. He gonna mount his phone.
No.
Flaw gonna be in attendance
now,
for that.
Now that y'all told me that I can go on Apple without the subscription, I'm going to go on Apple. Now, when Jerrell first said that it was going down, I said I didn't like it. But then I watched the Swizz video and I started hearing the songs and I got hyped. So yeah, I will watch it because number one, I'm not used to seeing them actually perform. Like when I was younger, when they were actually the shit, I wasn't at these shows. We don't like the access we got now to video. My artists are still like in the back, like you don't really see them that much. That's why I like it when Nas do a video or when somebody that from my era do a video because they still like the secretive guys. They're not really on the camera. I don't even know what I don't even know what Ghostface looks like these days. You get what I'm saying? Like I don't know what my guys are up to. So to see them on camera, you know what I'm saying? Because I
don't know what my guys are up to. I hear you, Flaw. Talk your shit.
I don't know. We see Styles and Styles and Jada kiss all the time. You get what I'm saying? Like this, we see Diddy all the time
because they're active.
Yeah, but there's some people who aren't active. So now you're like, yo, okay, we're gonna see Ghostface actually perform.
Last time I seen Ghostface, he was on like marriage counseling shit. Remember that?
Yeah, and that was
he
like
was on the marriage counselor show. Like it had nothing to do with music.
Yeah, that's a fact. So I can't wait to see that. And I agree with Ant, and I started thinking like DJ Big Jae. D'Angelo has opened the doors for a different version of Verzuz to where they could probably name it something different, or maybe not, because you want to keep it Verzuz, you want to keep it suspenseful. I think they had us all on the edge with that friend shit, and we all took it the wrong way and got what we got. Now, when you say Ray versus Ghost, I think that we're now trying to figure out how they're going to pull this off. This is another great mind trick. They're on all each other's songs. Will we have special guests like Method Man and Redman came through, like Her came through? You know what I'm saying? Will we have special guests? Yeah. Will Wu Block appear? Will the Locks? You know how cool they are. And this is why I say I love it now, because I almost forgot. I'm glad I remember. Normally, Verzuz is a rollout for something. I hope Ray and Ghost got something coming, either individually or a whole Wu project. Hopefully,
I hope D'Angelo got something coming.
D'Angelo too. So I hope this is a rollout for something special from the Wu. And then Swizz and Tim mentioned that they want to get a rematch in for the anniversary. What are our thoughts on that? Did we even watch that first one? Like we didn't even know what was going on, right?
I didn't watch the first one, nah.
Right. I watched it when they did it live though.
It was
the one at Summer Jam.
Yeah,
the one at Summer Jam.
I saw I didn't see it a lot, but whatever I saw, it was like the tape of whatever they did. And I
didn't want to see the one where he in the car playing the joints. You know what I'm saying? We want to see it on this stage now. So yeah, I'm gonna watch it.
Hell yeah, we'll watch that.
I'm definitely gonna watch it. This nigga was in the car playing tracks, bro. Like
that's a fact. And let's keep it a buck. We don't remember what records was played, even if you went back and watched their little video. Like
5 hours, bro. It wasn't no little video. She was like 5 hours.
That's a fact. That was a long video. They can play all those records again.
They need to bring the producers back. I want to see that. I want to see the
producers like a Jimmy Jam, Terry Lewis versus somebody like.
I actually think all this
LaFace.
I think all this stems from. I don't think artists want to do this shit no more.
So now that's when you extend it out,
like the whole Verzuz thing. Like it's over.
Or you
it was over.
Younger artists.
I'm cool if it go to the younger artists.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. I don't think Apple want the younger artists.
I don't think the younger artists want to do it. The younger artists are more active. They're still getting back.
Yeah, I don't think the younger artists should do it.
No, I don't think so either.
Why would they pull up and stop their bag? Because I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure they're getting paid now. Don't know how much, but I think their bag might be bigger. You know, doing whatever it is that they're doing.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure D'Angelo got a bag, but it's not like it. You know,
He
He
couldn't.
won Travis Scott numbers, nigga. Like he should not be doing a verses.
And all of these verses are like bringing people back.
Yeah, he bringing their numbers up.
Make you familiar with who they are. Like this D'Angelo, like you better remember who I am.
Kind of like they reviving their career in a sense.
Right.
Ghost and Ray, you about to remember that classic shit. Like Kiss Me.
Cool off of them though, man. I'm cool off of them doing the verses though. Them two versus somebody else. It's probably what they meant. Like
I'm just saying that when they do have that verses, it's going to make you remember, just like Kiss made you remember, because everybody was picking Fab because they forgot that I had shit in the tuck. That's why everybody picked Fab first, and the verses made you remember. I'm pissed. I've been doing this since
that and plus, remember, we picked Fab because he got a lot of songs that he did not play.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I probably still would have picked Fab if he would have played some shit he was supposed to.
Yeah.
Nigga played one song off the Soul Tape.
Yeah.
All three tapes.
At the end though. At the
end, he played one song out of all three.
That's fire, by the way, too.
He ain't gonna beat nobody if he don't play no Soul Tape shit.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Like he was going against Hell Rell, nigga. That's Jadakiss over there.
But you remember, he can't breathe. Did he play Breathe or did he keep that in the tuck?
He played Breathe. Nah, he played Breathe at the end. That was the last joint he played.
Was that an automatic win?
He played it against We Gonna Make It, bro.
Oh, see? But hold on, that's still a push depending on who you ask, though.
That's what I'm saying. It's a push to me.
That's a push. That's a push depending on who you ask, yo.
Jerrell said he act like he had Hell Rell.
He didn't play no Soul Tape records, Jay.
He didn't play no Soul Tape records, bro.
What the hell is Fab without the Soul Tapes?
He didn't even play Superwoman, bro.
He didn't play none of that shit.
How you don't play Superwoman if you Fab, bro? That's his first joint.
Superwoman would have knocked Kiss off though.
I'm just saying, he didn't even let niggas know this how he came in.
Yeah, like it's not about if they could beat Kiss. Like you gotta have that in their head if they could be. Like the shit that he was playing couldn't beat Kiss.
Because who knows what Kiss would have thought? Kiss like he played Superwoman. I gotta switch shit up. That
right.
Blow.
Nah, he said it though the whole night though. Oh, he's playing the girl songs. We knew he was going to do it.
Yeah.
It might have affected Kiss differently than us. Like we've been like Superwoman, like fitted it. Did it.
Right.
Yeah, I want to hear that. Right. But Kiss might have heard it like, oh, yeah.
He should have played Superwoman.
No, this is what I'm saying. Yeah, he should have played that. All the big records he had, he should have played them. Like, and he didn't.
So who's winning this rematch, Swizz or Tim?
Sheesh.
I'm biased.
It depends on who you asking, though.
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm biased. I'm more of a Timbo fan than Swizz.
I might. Oh, Tim.
Way too many R&B tracks.
That's
Timbo
what I'm
did,
saying.
man.
Mixing catalog. Then Aaliyah bag, Genuine bag.
He got
702 of them. Feel me? Then Justin. Feel me? Then him. Magoo.
Right.
All, like it's
Bubba Sparks.
Oh,
that beat hard. That Bubba Sparks beat crazy.
Ugly.
Yes.
Yes. I'm not saying that this versus is going to be produced. I'm not saying that. But I am saying with all the names you guys just named is all over the place, but it's all great music. And Swizz is more street. Does one or the other matter which one goes first? So let's say Timbo getting his Aaliyah and Missy bag. Does Swizz sweat and play something crazy, or do he stay street?
Nah,
like,
he can go pop.
He gonna play Maya joints.
Yeah, he can. He got some joints too.
Yeah, he gonna go back and play some of Eve's early joints. You know what I'm saying? Love is Blind. I don't know if he did Love is Blind.
I doubt
it. Love is Blind.
I don't know.
That wasn't his sound. That wasn't his sound back then. Swizz sound was that Love is Blind had nothing.
I mean, he did. Okay. Think of Rough Riders' first album. Feel me? What y'all want? Him and Eve and them. That wasn't.
That's Nokia.
That's Nokia.
Nokia did that beat.
Thank you so much. Damn, Nokia nasty though.
Nokia real nasty.
I forgot about Nokia.
Yeah, Nokia did that.
All this time I'm thinking like that Swizz sound. That was Nokia. Damn.
Yeah.
N-O-K-I-O.
Just like Timbo, when it come to him, Missy, Static Major.
Static.
Yeah, all them come up from under him, man. The Neptunes.
Yeah.
The Neptunes came from under him. They all from the same area.
Swizz did Love is Blind.
Swizz did it. That's what I'm saying.
Okay. Yeah, Love is Blind.
I think
I don't know any other hits.
I think Timbaland wins just based off like his diversity of his catalog.
Yeah, man.
If they got into a streets versus, I think
he also did Got a Man.
like a straight hip hop, no R&B, like a straight hip hop like versus.
He said, Jay, he did what?
Got a man.
Got a man. What's that?
Got a man.
And I think I'm going.
Wait, he gonna play that against We Need a Resolution?
That's what I'm saying. Like,
y'all stop.
But when you battle Missy and Aaliyah, I don't
like, stop it. Like, no.
I'm saying.
Damn,
You remember We Need a Resolution go? Swizz don't have a beat in his catalog that's better than that. R&B wise? No.
Hey,
I don't think so.
Every time
Better than what? We Need a Resolution?
Yes.
Every time Love Is Blind is mentioned, I just get a flashback of that time I had to check on one of my guys, man. He had got his heart broken, and that was the song back in the day. And I saw his energy drop because I didn't know what was going on with him. So every time Love Is Blind is mentioned, I just mentioned that time I had to go check on a friend.
That's
hilarious.
See what I'm saying? See what you just said? You hear what you just said? Well, every time you hear Love Is Blind, it make you have to, I mean, that's how I feel about certain songs slipping.
Yeah, that's why I don't like emotional music.
All those kind of songs and shit.
It don't affect me. It affected him. And it just
affects me, bro. So that's why I don't
I get
Flaw.
you.
Obviously, it affects you too because when you hear it, you think of him.
Right.
I don't feel bad.
So, I know you don't feel bad for him, but emotionally, you think of him. So it is a connection, yo.
It's just a flashback to that very moment because I remember where we were. And it's like, you ever just see somebody just energy drop like, yo, dog, you good?
Like damn, nigga.
It's fire song as far as I'm concerned.
It'd be real. It'd be real.
Love Is Blind. It's crazy how you don't know what your man's going through till a song come on, though. That's what I'm saying.
That's how niggas be. That's what I'm saying.
That's how niggas get it out.
That's the black man in a nutshell. Know what I'm saying?
Right.
We were just having a great time. Love Is Blind.
Say, don't turn it off. Don't turn it off, yo.
Put Marvin Gaye and one of your uncles in the crib. Put Marvin Gaye on.
And you try to skip it. Guess what he gonna say?
What? You fuck around and shank you, nigga. You fuck around and get cut.
You didn't even know your uncle was listening to it.
Right. He's in the background. He in the kitchen. You don't even know he listening to it.
Right.
Who turned Marvin off?
Yeah, yo, who touched
the radio?
Yeah, okay.
Timberland wins, though. I think Timberland wins.
I mean, he did Get You Body, Upgrade You.
Oh, yeah, he did Beyonce's second little album type shit. But still, when you play Get Me Body, and then you play fucking One in a Million.
Hey, listen to this, right? Speaking of Get Me Bodied,
damn it.
Speaking of Get Me Bodied and all of that, right? During DJ Scratch set last night, he played a Mary J. Blige record, right? And I'm sitting here thinking, bro, Mary J. Blige could possibly beat almost every.
That's why she need one by herself, like D'Angelo did.
So
that's what I'm saying. That whole versus shit is over, yo.
So
he ain't going up there with nobody.
Listen,
you would have to put her up against Janet or Mariah, bro. To be honest with you, if you're going to do
Janet ain't going up there.
Janet or Mariah.
When Jay
only two.
When Jay mentioned Beyonce, I started thinking about this last night. Like, even though Beyonce got a feature cheat code,
she not beating
majority. She not beating majority of the women.
Not in this age range. Not on this show.
And I'm like, yo, but Beyonce is the queen, but she getting smoked by a few of them. That's not the queen.
Yeah,
that's because they came way before her, though, bro.
Hold on. Like, Mary is a queen too. She's just a different type of queen.
Yeah, she's
queen of hip hop soul.
Hip hop soul.
Beyonce just queen of what? Pop now.
I don't think
I would say
Beyonce just a queen, like she's the king, the queen, like
she everything. That's how big she is.
Everything. Right, that's what I'm saying.
She's the king, nigga. Like she the only one that can say that.
She the king, but she might get smoked by a few of them.
Yeah, they're definitely not playing Snake remix.
No, they're not playing that shit.
Can't play that. Sorry, can't play that.
I think that Timbo has the advantage because Timbo got a lot of Jay-Z, a lot of rap records as well. But if Timbo keeps the advantage by keep going in and out of his bags, Swizz does have a lot of R&B joints, and Swizz has a lot of he has a lot, but Timbo has more. And if Timbo keeps,
he got a lot more, bro.
If Timbo stay unorthodox and don't let Swizz know how he coming, it's gonna be a long night for Swizz.
You know what's crazy though? I think when they did it the first time, a lot of people were saying Swizz won.
How do we know? It's 5 hours long.
Exactly.
Because this is why.
I didn't watch the whole thing.
Swizz is a showman. It's kind of like the same reason why Swizz beat Just Blaze and shit. Swizz is a showman. Like, you feel me? He performed. Like, Tim don't really do that. You feel me? He be chilling. He do his thing. You know what I'm saying? But Swizz more of a showman than Timberland is.
Because honestly, I didn't think Swizz was going to beat Just Blaze either, and people say he beat him too.
Because of how his energy and the records that he played too. Like, you know, Just got a black bag of records too, but I think, going against Swizz though, and the records that he played against Swizz, he got smoked.
And then the way that he did it, it was on some old like, all right, I'm gonna show y'all how I sampled it.
Word is life. And that was raw though, bro. And Timberland, Swizz ain't do that though. Swizz went straight to his records.
Oh man.
Bro, Swizz, Just was playing the samples first and then mixing the shit down right there, like, and then bring the beat in. It was dope, bro. He did it for the first couple tracks.
And let's not forget, Swizz, being a showman, pulled out that Nas, J, X, and Kiss record that shut it down. So he might have something in the tuck for Timbo if it gets ugly.
You know, they all do, bro. I think they all got shit in the tuck.
Swizz actually did What Y'all Want too.
You said what?
Swizz did What Y'all Want too.
You ain't name a record that's beaten.
I'm just saying,
one in a million. What he got that he's gonna be 1 in a million though.
He gonna have to chalk that up. He
Fancy. We gonna play Fancy.
He's gonna have to play one of these Limp Bizkit records.
And crazy part is we just mentioned in Swizz R&B records like he ain't got no monster rap ones.
Right.
Yeah,
but we didn't mention the rap records that Timbo got.
Nah, but I'm saying
we're talking about like a Lee and shit.
That's why, because what do Swizz got against any of his R&B bags?
Even though Swizz has monster rap records, how do they sound going behind what Timbo got?
Try again, nigga. Try again.
Yeah.
So listen, right? Did y'all watch the FX special Hip Hop Undercover? Hip Hop?
I didn't get a chance to, bro.
Okay, I didn't get a chance to. So I'm gonna play this clip right here from Dr. Dre, and we can have us a nice little conversation about it.
Hold on. Shout out to my nigga Mike in the chat too.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tim does have an Anderson .Paak record.
So here we go. Here's the clip. Here we go.
You know, throughout the fucking 4 years that I was at death row, I think 23 people died that were affiliated. 23. Imagine if there's no Bad Boy or Death Row in the 90s, no violence with hip hop. Period.
So I mentioned that in the group that if there was no Bad Boy and there was no Death Row, there would be no gang violence, no violence in hip hop, period. Now they mentioned that there's some other artists who died because they was doing street shit. Big L. And the list goes on and on, basically. I mean, besides that Death Row run, that Bad Boy run, anybody that died was people who was playing in the street, wasn't hip hop related. So with that being said, that made me kind of look at not because we keep looking at Suge as the one villain and not Diddy. But it all started, I think we know the story where Diddy's guys, something happened with Suge's close friend. He was killed. And ever since then, it's been on. What? A hip hop without Bad Boy and Death Row. Can we see it? Can we visualize it? I can tell you how I see it. I think the West Coast is doing just fine. Suge didn't create G-Thang. G-Thang would have been there.
Oh, you saying because of Dr. Dre?
Dr. Dre.
Yeah, because Dr. Dre is not Death Row.
Right. And Dre finds Snoop and whatever they make out of that. Not saying that Suge didn't have influence on that album and made it more gangster than it probably could have been, but it's still Dr. Dre we talking about. But I think when we go Bad Boy, I think now we're taking a whole different direction.
Yeah, Bad Boy was
out of the conversation.
When it comes to music, Bad Boy was bigger than Death Row.
Well, Big still would have been Biggie.
But Big might not even been a rapper if it wasn't for Puff. To be honest.
Yeah, I don't think Biggie would have been rapping.
Like Clark. I remember Clark Kent. I think Clark Kent brought him to Puff. He didn't even want to go with Puff. Like Big didn't even want to. He didn't want to be famous and stuff like that. That wasn't his dream. He was just nasty. He didn't know what to do with it.
And Puff saw something in Big that Big did in itself. So you got to say what other ear heard what people didn't hear, you know? And we talked about this, that Heavy D connection that
Right.
Puff wanted that formula.
Every single hit that Biggie had, I don't think he liked and wanted to do.
Right.
Like every like
R&B
chart
joints,
hit, you know what I'm saying?
The R&B crossover joint,
Yeah,
Juicy.
all them shits that was all Diddy. That was all Puff.
One More Chances, the Big Papas.
Yeah, he didn't like Juicy when it first came out. He didn't even want to record that shit. He thought it was weak.
That's one of the best songs of all time, though. You let people tell it. That's one of the best songs ever.
Like our parents like that song.
A fact.
You know what I'm saying? Just because of the sample.
Big was already rapping before Bad Boy. Yes, we know he was.
Yeah, I know that, but
he was upside hype and all that. But this is what I'm saying. Would he still been the same Big?
Yeah, he would not have been the notorious B.I.G. Like he wouldn't have been as big as he was. Yeah, he would have rapped, but if he would have signed like to fucking Tommy
Atlantic
Boy or
Records
some
or
shit
something.
like that,
Right,
it might not have been the same.
Yeah,
especially at that time, like
you gonna sign to Ruckus?
He was getting raped.
Like that's not Bad Boy. Like it's not the same thing. Like he made Big into a star.
Yeah, he made Big into a star. So I'm thinking that Suge and Puff, but Puff is more hands-on with the music to me.
Right.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I think a lot of artists that was on Death Row and even on the West Coast was like they were just ready. And their mentality wasn't to hate the East Coast on purpose. Like I still get confused over this New York, LA thing. Both parties say both songs wasn't a diss, but the hook confused.
Yeah, well,
come on, man. They gonna say that shit. Come on, man. Come on, you know niggas gonna say that.
Because Snoop and them said that they were out there to show love to the East Coast, but when Big called the radio station on some, y'all gonna let the Dog Pound niggas make a video and whatever, and some people were shooting at the Dog Pound. That's when they decided to kick over the buildings. Now, what the parts that I'm confused about is, did the hook change? Because the hook still says big city of dreams, but everything in New York ain't always what it seems. I'm just saying, did they change the hook? Because the hook sounds like it's taking a shot. Then you got the LA song with Capone and Noreaga, Mobb Deep, and Tragedy Gaddafi, which it's no bars actually thrown at them, but there's a video of them allegedly kidnapping a fake corrupt and throwing them over the bridge.
Yeah, so that's what I'm like. What is niggas talking about? Like, what are you talking about? Like they threw this nigga over a bridge.
Yo, sorry, yo.
Like, come on, man. Like, what is? I hate when people be like, "Nah, man, that's not how." Like, word. Like,
yeah, niggas be like,
I hate that shit.
They didn't even go like that,
Just
man.
tell the truth, man. Just say you in a different place right now. I mean, we get it.
You know what it is already, bro. Niggas was young. Look, when Dr. Dre said that shit, he said, bro, he was young. Obviously, you could tell in his voice he was young as hell. Probably just getting up out of Death Row when all that shit was happening. That don't sound like an old. Yo, that's an old Dr. Dre.
It's him right now. He
sound youngest. First of all, he sound like a young boy. Let me just say that, bitch. I don't know what he doing to his voice in the studio, but bitch, he on some Michael Jackson shit, bitch. He sound different as hell than with his rap voice sound.
Knowing Dre, he could have auto-tuned that interview.
He produced that part.
He overly produced that part, nigga. That's crazy.
Hey, keep it a stack though, Ed. But if you got $1 billion sitting in the bank and your voice is becoming older, you're not gonna fix that?
It sound younger than me, is what I'm saying. His voice don't sound like Dr. Dre's voice.
Wouldn't you want to adjust things that needed adjustment as you got older?
I got a Billy, hell yeah.
I ain't got no erectile dysfunction. I ain't got no wrinkles. I ain't got nothing. I got $1 billion in my account.
Well, he did just have an aneurysm and shit.
And he had an aneurysm.
I forgot. Let me not say that. He did just have an aneurysm, so I don't know how that affects you.
On some real shit, Dre, you don't know what Dre gonna do. He might be on some new lease on life type shit. He got a lot of money. You don't know what he gonna do.
Yeah, with $1 billion, bro, I am not getting old.
He said Detox about to come out.
He's rapping. He's
Detox about to get. I heard the bars what he said to his wife. Yeah, I was about to say that.
He dating Omarion X. Well, he was out with her. She like 25. Like, nigga, I'm a billionaire. Don't tell me I sound young. I feel young. I look young. I act young.
I look good. I feel good. I'm in the best shape of my life, baby.
You know, got the voice reconstruction voice kit, bitch. The voice Beijing, bitch.
Yo, and then to make matters worse, you know how when your name pop up at the bottom, it said Dr. Dre. It didn't say world-renowned producer. It said professional winner. That's what it says.
What?
His name. I'm not lying to you. Go watch.
Yo, he did that. That's nuts. That's crazy. Professional winner.
Yeah, he super produced this, yo. This nigga
Yo, I
said,
thought Michael Jackson had it like that's some Michael Jackson shit. Like,
You see what I mean about when you don't get to see your favorites interact in a while, and then they pop up, be like, "Oh, yo, this nigga funny as hell."
Dre was in there like, "Oh, what's my title? Oh no, we gotta change that."
Right? 'Cause we not used to seeing Dre, right? We
Professional winner is wild, son.
We not used to seeing him. So when he get on TV with the voice, with the title, you know what I mean? Yo, Dre shit, like Dre bugging, man. Yes, professional winner, Dr. Dre.
Shout out to Jamal Jones, man. That's his chat in the Facebook user joint.
Hip Hop Uncovered on FX gave an amazing behind the scenes look into the development. Yes, it did. That was a dope series.
I got to check it out, man. I just ain't had time.
It's my children.
I'm gonna look at that tonight.
You know.
And Jay, when you watch that, to me, I was thinking about a topic that we talked about before about how having so many artists and so much music drop is kind of like hurting the game in a bit. But it because to me, we had better music when there was somebody policing it. Like, no, that's not good.
All right, how do it hurt it though? That's what I'm saying. Like I feel like you got to strike when the iron hot
because everybody's dropping and the material is not sharpened.
But if niggas is selling though,
we don't know what I'm saying. When you're dropping,
at the end of, I mean, you know, look at Master P. This in 1998, I think they came out with like 17 albums or something like that. And like a lot of, and they went gold. A lot of them went gold and shit.
Yeah, a lot of them. But that's.
And plus, I think it depends on who it is. Like a lot of the majors, they're not dropping like they used to. It's usually like the independent people. They drop whenever they want to.
Right. They're like, and even the majors aren't really investing in them. Like they're just
right.
Remember we had that Dave East conversation?
Yeah.
Dave East should leave Def Jam, yo.
Yeah.
He has no business there. Like they have not served. They gave him a service at all.
So that's what I'm saying. Like this show shows you about 5 or 6 people who got by. For example, Nipsey Hussle, Big U, my fault, Big U. Mm-hmm. It said when he found Nipsey was talking about a lot of gang shit.
Of course.
Big Ooh and Big O. I keep on saying Big Ooh. Big O was the guy that was just like, yo, we got to make you more industry. And that's where you got a more mellowed out Nipsey. But can you imagine if Nipsey didn't have guidance? You get what I'm saying? Right. That's what I'm saying. A lot of independent artists. There's no guidance.
Because Nipsey was a real street dude.
Yeah.
Like he's a real gang member from Compton. Like,
they said his first
rapper.
Turned rapper. Yeah, like he was a gang member first. Then he became a rapper. Now it's like the other way around.
Yeah, they said his first single was Bullets Ain't Got No Name. You get what I'm saying? And they said that so they said the way they marketed Nipsey was, we're not going to say, hey, you are Rolling 60 or you from Crenshaw or you from wherever or from Slauson. You rep the hood. Like that's how Big O put his stamp on it. Like, yo, we're going to go through this. And I'm saying there's a lot of independent artists who have no guidance, who have no leadership, who have nobody to say, hey, this ain't it, or this ain't it, or hey, don't say that in your raps, don't do this. So now we're just getting a bunch of music and we got to put together playlists to create one big gumbo of good music. We got to. That's what we do. We can't grab 8 albums. And what did we say the last classic hip-hop album was really? Victory Lap.
Yeah.
Look, pretty much. Look how many people were involved in it. That's what I'm saying.
Right.
That's the last time we actually got a dope body of work.
Like that was a polished project.
Yeah.
Like you could tell.
It had a lot of people on it. You know, Puff was on it. You know what I mean? It's like a lot of ears that mattered. But now, so I'm saying with these artists today, they just drop, which is cool, and I get it. Because everybody's I think this is the era of building your cult following. So as long as you're you're a part of my cult following, that's all I care about, that's cool. That's fine too. That's fine too. I get that. But no Bad Boy or no and no Death Row. Do y'all see a difference? Do y'all see what Dre was trying to say though?
No violence. I mean,
like just the way niggas followed them as like this is the way we gotta be type shit. So I'm trying to piece it together. I don't know.
Yeah, like if it wasn't for a West Coast, East Coast violence, he's saying there wouldn't be no violence at all in hip hop.
Gang related hip hop.
Nah.
Anybody else that has passed didn't pass away because of music.
Well, I guess when I think of violence, I don't just think of people getting killed. It seems like especially every group got their stories of violence on tour. Like the Locks, their stories are legendary. With the shit, the Woo is legendary. You think them 9 niggas didn't get in trouble on tour?
Yeah.
So I guess when I think of violence, I think, little stories like that. But in a grander scale, yeah, he might be right. Like, nobody's getting killed by, in their camp and stuff like that. Yeah, it's different. East Coast, West Coast, when Biggie and Pac died, everything changed. Those were the first two rappers that really died because of each other, if that makes sense.
Hey, Jerrell, I don't know who this Facebook user is, but
he got a question in the group. Yeah.
Roy's last shit wasn't a classic.
Oh, you talk about Mike. You talk about the Allegory, the one that's actually nominated for a Grammy. I would not consider that a classic. No, very good album, but not the Allegory.
Didn't we not like that album at first? Wasn't like something was off with it, and it might have grew on us.
It depends. I liked it.
Okay,
but I can see like it wasn't like it was a slow burn, like you were saying that. Like, yeah, because he produced a lot of that album. That's why. So the sound was different. That's the first time we heard Royce like that.
Plus, I guess it's a turn off when the artists are doing everything themselves now. Like, I don't like that because I like the music where there's masterminds around in it. Everybody's helping you cook that gumbo. So when you Royce and you say, I wrote it, I produced it, I arranged it.
I'm the complete opposite.
So
I want my artists, I like organic, my artists do everything type shit. Maybe that's why I'm a big D'Angelo fan.
Yeah.
You remember Ryan Leslie?
Fan because he write and produce all his shit. Like, I like shit like that.
Remember Ryan Leslie?
Yes.
That's how I felt about him and shit. Like, I liked his music and how he did it because he produced almost all his shit and write his shit. So
like if somebody else went in and tried to produce Ryan Leslie, his shit wouldn't sound good.
It wouldn't sound right. Like
yeah, so I guess Royce, I mean, once he built the studio and got sober and stuff, he started doing his own music. So I mean, this is what we're gonna have to get from now on. Whether we like it or not, that depends. Like, that's why maybe I'm not a big J. Cole fan. Because he produced all his music. I'm not a huge fan of his production. So of course, as a rapper, he's nasty, but I'm not a huge fan of his music because I'm not a huge fan of his production.
But don't they say J. Cole best verses are on features? Like
features that I don't know. It all depends. It depends on who you ask. Like the big J. Cole fan be like, nah, they love J. Cole. Like,
yeah, his albums is everything.
To me, his last album was the best, but all the ones before that, I didn't like the production on them. So as a whole.
And when J. Cole dropped, I always wait to see what his fans think about it because like that one album that he dropped, it was about a whole story about something. I didn't know. I was just listening to the album, and then they broke down what the album meant. I said, okay, I get it. Like it's just something different. So I don't even try to act like I understand. I know J. Cole is nice, but I'm not going to act like I get the direction that he goes in because he's in a different bag every album.
Yeah, every album is different.
Yeah, every album is different. Hey, Jay, do you see hip hop without Bad Boy and Death Row? Is there a difference? You see what Dre was saying?
On the East Coast, yeah, there would be a difference.
Because Puff was more hands-on?
Yeah.
Because I see that. I see that way as far as musically, we would have suffered more. Because Puffy had his
if hip hop did not have Bad Boy, I'd be so mad right now.
It'd be because I don't know. Puff kind of took with the West Coast was doing. It's kind of incorporated into his own shit.
Right, but
I mean, it was like, we needed somebody to do that. We needed somebody to do that though.
It almost felt like a monopoly to like my I guess my favorite artists. You get what I'm saying? Like No Locks. You know what I mean? No Kim.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? No 112.
To Ant's point,
Diddy did that
because like Diddy was like the first person, like his production team were like real producers, like real musicians and shit. Like Stevie J, Chucky Thompson, and stuff like that. They're real musicians. They're not just beat makers. Like they were like their production team was nuts. Like it was crazy. Like on the West Coast, it was like that. Like a lot of them were musicians, like bands and stuff like that. They came out of the West Coast. Like that's how it was. That's why like a lot of the West Coast stuff is like funk oriented. It's because of that Bootsy Collins shit like that. Yeah. So like Puff brought the instrumentation to the East Coast. That's why Bad Boy sound like that.
So switching gears, but we staying on that era a little bit because we're going to talk about Lil' Kim a little bit. But being influenced without being directly influenced. I saw this tweet where it calls Lil' Kim the influencer, and it calls about 20 to 30 women the influenced.
You got it, bro?
Nah.
I agree to that.
Get it.
And I went to the group, I went to you guys. I'm like, yo, can you be influenced without being directly influenced? Because that's not saying that Lil' Kim didn't influence you unknowingly.
I got it.
But at the end of the day, marketing is based on Little Kim. And back to our legend talk, that's what makes Little Kim a legend. Women been rapping. Who
put that comment in the group just now?
Hold on.
The comment says the industry didn't even give Ryan Leslie a chance. His development was too close to the gimmick of Kanye, in my opinion. In present day, I know they're kicking themselves now.
That was Jamal Jones.
I just wanted to know.
Okay.
Shout out, Jamal.
Okay.
I just want to know who it was.
See how they didn't give Ryan Leslie a chance.
Ryan, that was my guy, bro.
And plus, a lot of the things, behind the scenes between him and Diddy happened with Cassie.
Oh, yeah.
I think being Diddy's worst enemy, you know what I'm saying? Remember when Diddy stole Cassie from him? He kind of
stole Cassie, and people forget that.
So, since then, Ryan Leslie went downhill. I don't know if it was mental or he got blackballed or what.
His music ain't changed, though. That's the thing. His music didn't change.
Blackballed, and then he lost his laptop.
And he lost his laptop.
In the airport.
Ain't nothing worse than having all your good shit.
That nigga was trying to pay.
He said like $1 million or some
I'm
shit?
paying whatever the cost. I don't give a fuck. I need my laptop. Like,
okay, so there it is. It's up on the board. So apparently, once again, Little Kim as the influencer, and this looks like a Little Kim fan page, but that doesn't mean it's not true. And then on the other side, it has the influence, where it has women. You know what I mean? In their glory, wigs or whatever, makeup, whatever.
She kicked down the door for that nasty talk.
Is that Missy?
Yes,
I don't agree with the Missy part. I don't
agree with a couple of them. Like, what does Ari Lennox have to do with Lil Kim, bro?
Is it the behavior?
Lil Kim did kick down the door for the nasty talk, though. She kind of like took the power back in that shit. Like, you feel me?
Right. She made it. She made it like the crossover. Like, there's always been nasty talk, but
I mean the style though. I think the style they kind of a lot of these artists took. Not all, but a lot of them took.
Solange is up here, nigga.
Solange?
Stop, man. Nah.
Really?
Shit.
Is that? Hold on. Is that? Christina Aguilera?
Kim was wearing wigs first.
I'm taking this off. Hold on. I didn't look. Don't get me wrong, Flaw. I understand what you were saying, but
yeah.
This is ridiculous.
I just seen Missy though. Like, damn.
I didn't realize that was Christina.
I didn't actually look at the
Aguilera.
I just saw a few wigs, and I said, "Well, what if these women never even listened to Kim? Because how old are they? Like, was Kim on her way out the wind? Like, was Kim on her way out?
That's Kim Kardashian right there.
Oh shit!
That's Kim Kardashian right there.
But you gotta look at it as the influence after the influence. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, they might not have listened to Little Kim, but they definitely listened to Nicki Minaj.
So you don't see this partially over here? Yeah, that's Foxy Brown, ain't it? So nah, I can't let that fly, yo. Stop it.
First of all, Missy on this list is crazy.
Yeah,
Missy picture up there is crazy.
I just think they put anybody on this list, but I get what they're
Didn't Missy actually come out and say she was influenced by Little Kim?
When? Saying
and like
what was the context?
One of their
what was the context? Yeah,
like one of their appreciation show,
award show or something.
Like
all right, well, I mean that's cool. Yeah, like
so you can't say she ain't influenced Missy if Missy.
Listen, still sharp and still, bro. Obviously, if we close and we got a relationship, I want to be influenced by you in a certain type of way. But you know what they're trying to say in this picture, bro? Like,
right, that's not the same thing.
It's not the same thing.
Or like you mentioned Christina Aguilera, just like what Roland just said, we'll mention maybe Little Kim gave them the confidence to be more sexual. I don't know what Christina Aguilera first was rocking when she came out, but then maybe she turned.
You know what she was rocking, bro. What a girl wants, bro.
She was a little.
What a girl wants. What a girl needs. You know what she was rocking.
She was a little girl. She knows what she's doing.
I think that's
I'm looking at the pictures. Looking at the pictures, I think it's like the look, the hairstyle, like different.
Yeah, it's really that. I think
different type of influences. So, like, you get what I'm saying? Like, who the fuck is that in the corner between Missy and? I don't know who that is, but is
that's
that
Missy
Katy
right
Perry?
there. That right there, that's Doja Cat.
Doja Cat is
Right
influenced by Lil Kim.
You can't say just every chick that come out rap just is influenced by Kim though. Like they can't just say that shit.
Right. It's not.
Well,
but
Or they
it's
trying to
almost-
be like Kim.
It's the influence, like you said. It's the influencer and the influence. So
Nigga, that's Miley Cyrus.
obviously, she influenced Nicki Minaj, and Nicki Minaj had that strong ass run. So
now
it's
wait,
almost
now
like-
Jay, when you say Nicki Minaj, right?
Yeah.
Nicki Minaj is in this. Well, she's not in the special, but one of her original managers, Waka Flocka mom, who managed Nicki, Deb, Nicki, Gucci, French, and some other people. But she had a roster that was nasty, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
When you get your hands on Nicki Minaj, you go, Nicki, you cool and you cute, but we need you to get some ass and titties, and we need you to do some things. Why? Because you following the blueprint of Little Kim, which is why Little Kim always had a problem with Nicki. Like they dolled you up to look like me.
I completely agree with that. Like Nicki obviously was influenced and took a lot from Kim. Yeah.
So when these women get brought to men to get signed, they go, I need you to represent yourself this way because we saw the winning formula, Little Kim. Somebody has to break this formula. Until they do, Little Kim is this like she's the queen because all of you, even though you might not know it, when you switch your wig, when you get ass, hey.
Because to be honest, when Nicki first came out, she wasn't like that at all.
She wasn't.
Like Nicki was like a street rapper. Like she was in battles.
She was fucking with Gucci and them.
Yeah.
She had a cute face, but they saw and said, "We need more Kim. Let's keep it a stack. We need more sex appeal out of you." And it took her to the moon.
It's a bit. I mean, it's a business at the end of the day. I need my money back. So this is how I know we're going to get our money back the fastest and quickest way.
Speaking of that, you reminded me of something that pissed me off in that show a little bit, but this is why I'm glad I'm not in the music. I was watching you gotta watch the FX Uncovered special. It was dope. But there was this one part where Haitian Jack heard this guy singing. He said, I gotta take him to Wyclef. Took him to Wyclef. The dude started singing, they played a song. And they said, who you think this is? Well, that's such and such. That's him? Oh, we gotta take him to Clive. But first, make him sign a production deal. I said, I said, you niggas.
That's what it is. Because that's the whole new edition shit. That's the whole new edition shit, bro.
Because technically they think they found him and they're taking him to Clive, so they got to get something out of that meeting, though.
I get it. That's one of them deals where everybody get paid and then you get the crumbs. That's what it is.
So
Exactly.
Ethically, the game is fucked up, and we all know it. There's no ethics, there's no morals in the game. But when it involves money, absolutely, I need something off of this. I brought you this person. You about to make buku money off of it. I need a percentage of it because if it wasn't for me, you wouldn't have found this person. But again, like you said, everybody gets paid. You get crumbs. Like it's fucked up.
It's called paying your dues, bro. It's called paying your dues.
It's called being a rap intern.
Yeah,
and that's fucked up because the way they found him, he was already singing. Oh, you dope! I'm gonna take you to Clef. I'm gonna take you to Clive.
So wait, he already had shit going on, like
he was already
heard him.
He already had something recorded. So Haitian
okay.
Damn, you good. Let me take you to Clef because I guess he thought Clef was going to do something. Clef was signed.
Straight
so
production there.
So Clef, so why Clef heard him and said, yo, we about to take him to Clive Davis. But make him sign a production deal first.
So for you, the artist, it's up to you to not sign that deal.
Right.
Because I'm looking at it like
that's what you know.
That's the P theory. So
yeah.
I'm gonna tell my lawyer
$10 million. How much are you gonna make? Now I'm good, or $1 million, whatever it was.
It all depends on where you at.
Yeah.
Or
we already talked about that. If you young in the hood, you're signing that deal.
Yeah,
right.
That's
more times than not. More times than not. Yeah, you're gonna sign.
It's also it's also if you're willing to put in the work without signing that deal. Like you said, we spoke about this before. It's the independent grind versus sign grind. You get what I'm saying? Do you have a team strong enough that'll do it without the machine? All right, bet. Well, fuck it. Don't sign. But if you're okay with being a star and having all of the work being done for you, so if you're okay with making 100 million over your career or 10 million over your career versus possibly 10 plus million over your career because you signed to an independent, but you know, niggas don't read their contracts. They get caught in a moment and they quickly sign.
And that was the era. That was the era of running to the majors, though. You nice. I'm about to take you to Russell. Like that was our thing on the East Coast.
It still is now, bro. It's still the same shit now, really.
Nah,
bro. You don't gotta have talent, bro.
It's more independent now because you don't need the labels to release. You can go to DistroKid right now and release whatever project you want right now. All four of us can. We put some shit on a beat and we can put that bitch on iTunes, Spotify, Tidal, and
Bandcamp is like that too, I think, right?
Yeah. So it's like, do you have the charisma? Do you have the character to build a star within yourself? Do you have the team, or do you have, or do you want to go to the big machine who has the money?
Let's do it, goddamn it.
Because like T-Pain, I watched the video with T-Pain and he was explaining how it is. It's just like, you got to pay that fucking, it's not, you get what I'm saying? Like, you got to pay that shit back, bro.
It's the same.
It's
the same
2.5 million.
The same reason Griselda could be Griselda without being signed to a major.
Right. We catch a few that are smart and we appreciate them, but boy, have so many fell to the,
we could be the first 30 plus R&B group to debut an album, bro. Think about that. We making history, bro. Black history. We can do it today, man.
Who's we?
We, nigga. Us four.
Who's singing?
We, nigga. Oh,
because we only need one. We already know who the Beyonce of this group, bro. We know who the Beyonce of this group is already.
It's not for failure.
We know who Mike
the light skinned nigga always got to act like that, right?
Feel me?
So y'all know after our third,
so
y'all know after our third album, he dropping this and going solo.
Right, it's over.
Right.
It's over.
No, that's why my contract is
nigga trying to make me Ronnie DeVoe. I'm just in the back dancing.
Nah, you gonna be the what's the nigga name who quit Boys the Men? The nigga who deep with the deep.
Oh, Mike with the cane
with your little part and shit.
Most of us don't know.
All those times, all those nights, you hurt me when you ran.
I'm dressed on the 5 heartbeats.
I knew about it.
I'm sorry.
I just didn't care.
Don't do that. That is the worst verse of ever. Like,
what do you say? Jay, what he said, Jay?
I knew about it. I just didn't care.
Stop.
That song fire though.
That song super fire.
That song fire though.
Come on. Every time it come on, I wish that part just wasn't there because that's no man ever.
Bro, it goes along with the emotions because when you're in love, like he was.
Like bullshit though.
No, I just didn't care.
What's going on?
I just didn't care. Who said that?
The nigga who quit.
When Babyface wrote that, at least I hope when Babyface wrote that, Mike looked at it and said, "This is some bullshit," but I'm gonna do
it.
Because you gotta think about it. Babyface, those are definitely Babyface bars. Babyface was a sap.
Yeah, you know.
As soon as I get home from work, come on.
Yeah, Babyface did everything. He washing clothes and shit.
Yeah,
he doing the dishes.
We need to put together a list of the top 10 Dirty Mackin songs. Cause nigga.
Babyface is dirty.
Ain't on there.
Babyface said he vacuumed the room for the pussy.
Babyface ain't on.
Like he cooking
and clean. I give you the sun, the rain, the moon, the stars,
and the mountains.
Leaving.
Fire though.
If you got box like that, I want it.
Bro,
this that I saw this, son.
It gotta be. Hold on. It gotta be Babyface and Smokey Robinson.
Oh,
the moon.
Listen to Tears of a Clown, nigga.
Dirty man.
Tears of a Clown is wild, son. Like, talk about being a sap. Oh, that's crazy.
I'm glad we survived that era. I'm glad I was young when all that came out, fam. Because those lyrics you got to live up to sometimes. Like, yo, you know what I mean? Like,
how you come back from like a
pay your
I'll make love
rent.
to you, bitch.
Babyface said after work he's doing that. Now listen, I could be wrong. I could be wrong feeling this way, but I'm sitting here thinking, well, Babyface, what is she going to do? You know what I mean? Just what is she going to do?
Rub his back. It's Babyface we talk about. She ain't doing nothing else.
Nigga says, soon as I get home from work.
Babyface
soon as I get home from work.
Think about this. Babyface was a 40-year-old man. Wrote, produced, and arranged the best women's soundtrack album of all time.
Yes.
How does a grown ass man write sitting up in my room?
Niggas ain't shit. I'm about to write all about it.
He wrote Brandy sitting up in my room. How do you do that when you're in your mid-40s?
Yeah, that's weird. It's kind of weird, bro, if you think about it like that.
Babyface is my first group, though. Like, Babyface was my guy, man. He wrote.
He raw.
love Babyface, man.
Yeah.
All his shit is raw.
I told
he
you
was like the anti. He was the anti.
you sweat.
Pimp. Like he was the anti Q Sweat. Like he wasn't the pimp. He was just cool and smooth. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't trying to be the womanizer.
I was in the crib crying to till you do me right, fam. Like
I love it.
It was chill,
Even the people that sound like him did. Like remember John B? Just because he sound like Babyface, we thought he was a simp like Babyface. John B had to get like Nas on songs and shit.
Son, listen how Babyface started the shit. Hey, come here for a second. I don't like the way he treats you.
That's
stop right there. You can stop right there. You can stop right there.
I don't like the way he treats you.
I don't like the way he treats you.
Damn.
That's anti-pimp, man. That's Dirty Mac at his finest, man.
So wait a minute. He promised her the world without even knowing her. He just said, listen, I don't like the way he treats you, but if you come with me, I make sure that as soon as I get home.
He ain't even been on a date yet.
You ain't even, oh my God. That's the worst type.
He don't know nothing.
Don't know what a bitch mindset is. They like, for real?
For real? For real?
We need a more.
At least half gonna say for real.
We need a more.
The other half gonna say, bitch.
You gonna give me the moon and the stars?
For real?
For real? The mountains too?
You got to say the for real.
For real? Babyface had him eating out his hand, nigga.
He did.
We need a more orange juice Jones, baby.
Yeah, see, he the anti-orange juice. Orange juice was like, take that coat off, bitch. Orange Juice Jones is crazy. Yo, smoking a cigarette at the kitchen table. Take that shit off, nigga.
Oh, shit.
And your man a simp. Take that shit off.
He said, I missed you. I missed you so much. I followed you.
Yeah. Followed you today. Missed you so much. I followed you today. Said it nonchalantly as hell, too. Like, bitch, I've been following you all day.
But we gotta have that conversation about the women that like that shit, fam. If you ain't following, don't love them.
Women like crazy, just like men like crazy.
Oh yeah,
that crazy shit, fam.
Like I don't want to talk about it. No,
that's right.
I'm getting married.
Don't want to talk about it. See, we need to record. Move on.
I'm getting married this year, bro. Like, nah, I'm getting married this year. It's all about my love, baby.
I threw some shit in the group chat. And I don't know if y'all cared about it, but I got a few questions that I want to ask you guys about. Keyshia Cole, her sister.
Oh, I got what her sister said. I got that for you.
All right, yeah, because I'm about to read it.
Hold on.
You want to put it up? Boom, 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 boom.
That's the
baby.
Okay,
I got the second page too when you done.
All right. So somebody asked me. This is Keyshia Cole's sister. So somebody asked me today if I thought the Gap would help bring her sister career back. Whoa.
Wait, what?
That's what.
Wait, hold on.
What?
The gap between
the gap in her tweet. Like, she fixed the gap in her teeth.
I know that. I didn't know which gap, but
okay. Which gap? Okay. I laughed and it was quite insane. If you ask me, somebody tell Keyshia to leave that gap closed. All she got to do is open up her heart. She can bring the red hair back. She can sing all the old love hate songs that was introduced to us in the beginning. It ain't going to work. She got to get back in the original plan with the people she started with and ain't even talking about me. Apologize to the band members you shitted on, the assistants, the nannies, the background singers, the dancers, all of the family members you shitted on. God gonna take you back to the top because the heart will be free at that point. And most importantly, your mother, Frankie and Yvonne, whatever I can put the name, deserves apologies and respect as well. Oh, and bring Manny back. Major key. Next page, please.
Hold on. I only got two. I got the
Flaw ain't had no reason with reading no issues reading out loud. I hear you, King.
Hey, that was with confidence.
Why would you even say
8th grade lessons, nigga? That's what.
Wait, this nigga posted know how to read. Why would you even?
I mean, sometimes when the lights is on, you get a little nervous and you stumble up words.
And a bitch, you can read, bro.
Okay. Oh, and let's not get on her fans. Y'all are the worst. Y'all so worried about us and my mom being embarrassing. Y'all letting my sister self-destruct right before your eyes. She's crying out for help, left to right. Keyshia, different. Always been different. Never had to try to fit in or do most to get noticed again. Naturally beautiful. Voice naturally unique. Y'all got her thinking she need to change her appearance back to the old appearance to make a hit. That's ludicrous.
What we got to do with it?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, well, sometimes somebody's fall from the top. You get confused. Like, why don't y'all like my shit no more? Why am I not platinum?
Yeah,
But
y'all had a whole show.
who had a whole show?
They had a whole show in their toxicity.
Yeah, that's true. Her family.
It ain't our fault.
But that's when Keyshia was on top, though, right? Like, you know, Keyshia had a little run.
Yeah, she had a run.
That was after her run, though.
That was after.
This was
That's why she
kinda
did the show in
during
the
the
first
end of
place.
the
Kind of
run.
like, Love and Hip Hop or whatever. Like, ain't nobody care about her mom
Yeah,
before that show.
Yeah.
I think that was after her
That's
run,
a
but
fact.
I wouldn't say Keyshia fell off. She still make good music, I think. Like it's Keyshia Cole, like.
Yeah, but I guess we're talking about album sale wise. Like, you're not her no more. Like, you're not.
A lot of people not selling no more though. Like, it ain't just her.
But people don't understand. Some people don't understand. Like, why are you guys not streaming? Like, I thought y'all loved me. Some people have that.
Maybe it's trash. Maybe people just
Yeah,
don't like it no more.
There's so much new music out that we not living in the past. Like, what are you doing for us now? Not what you've done for us previously.
Because you remember a lot of these artists we talking about, they was dropping videos with their singles and they had 106 in Park and all that kind of stuff. So I mean, you can do that now. Look, listen. I know you do that now. I know you can do that now. I know you can do that now, but you can do it way more frequently now. You don't need that platform now. A lot of these artists we talking about kind of do need that platform.
Yo, Ed,
My man Mike said,
hold on,
when
Ed.
did
Somebody
Keyshia
said,
ever have a run? See, obviously Mike is not a Keyshia
Mike
Cole
who?
fan. Mike Ingram.
DJ.
No. He's not a DJ.
Oh, okay.
No.
When did Keyshia ever have a run? Keyshia was that shit when she first came out. That Kanye West feature, she took over. Like,
Yeah,
she was.
if Keyshia didn't have a
Her
run,
first-
she wouldn't have
her
been
first
on the
little
last
3
verses.
albums. Her first 3 albums was like.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
That's your opinion, bro. My bad. I'm not gonna argue.
Hey Jay, you know what I say? Some opinions are wrong. I stand on that shit.
Keyshia had to have had a run because she was in Versus. Like everybody in
definitely
Versus
had
had to have a run.
So here's my question, right?
You troll.
And she won that verse.
If you were and once again, I was watching the FX special, and 50 Cent had a little segment on there, not actual him, but they played a scene of him. And 50 Cent was the guy that was in shape with the tattoos, and it was just something people haven't seen since Tupac. So he stood out. He just looked different. So I'm saying this: when it comes to an image, the stuff like that, like the gap between your teeth, would you be superstitious or some shit like that? Like, yo, I can't change nothing about me.
This shit don't even sound right to me.
Everybody changed
This
their
is a
mind.
real. This is a real thing.
That
That's
was
like
like,
Sam going back to the chip tooth.
what's the name?
Wait,
Yo, somebody will tell you that you had better raps when your tooth was chipped. They will
That don't make any sense.
It's
It
by
might-
my
hell,
own
guess what? I will look at them.
album.
Aaron
Wow.
Judge for the Yankees. It was a story. Like last week, he got his gap filled in. And that was a big story. Like everybody, not everybody, but a lot of people are doing it.
So when his numbers decline,
He got his teeth fixed.
Yeah, they're gonna say it's
Jerrell.
because of his teeth.
yeah. So when his numbers decline, you know why?
Listen, man.
Bring the gap back. You can hit more home runs.
Hey, that's the world we live in.
That's wild.
But I'm not just talking about teeth. I'm just saying,
Yeah.
if an image, if you were a producer, okay, what if Nicki Minaj said, "Hey, listen, this ass is." We just saw.
I gotta get rid of it.
K.
gotta let it
Michelle
go.
got
K.
rid of
Michelle.
her shit.
K. Michelle got rid of her ass. I haven't even seen her ass since she got rid of it. So I don't know if she got rid of
She
it.
can do more movie roles.
Cool. But she still
That's why
wants
she
to do
did
it.
Wait, fam. That's not the reason she did
That's
it.
why she did it. She said she
It was
wanted
too big for movies.
Because she could get more. She's a singer.
Right, but the reason why she said it, she was like that shit works in the entertainment business of music. When people want to book you for movies and shit like that, and she was like, I wanted to.
I guess my thing is, who the hell is booking K. Michelle for movies?
Nobody. She ain't been in no movies.
That show, that subscription Flaw got.
She ain't in those.
the all black network. What was it called?
She's not in those. If you're gonna go get an ass reduction, you better make sure that you're gonna get the part.
Listen,
say-
man, basic bitches is getting their ass done right now, bitch. That shit ain't going nowhere.
but I'm saying as an artist, we seen K Michelle get a reduction, and I'm saying that if you got the hottest artist in the game and they no longer want to carry that ass around, are we saying nah, baby, that's part of your gimmick?
So you saying that Nicki Minaj can never get rid of hers?
When she leaves hip hop, then she can get rid of it. But if she ever come back, it's that ass.
By the
Yo,
time
getting
that
rid of
happens,
it is just wild.
That shit is
How
gonna
do you
be
do
normal. That shit's gonna be way normal. Natural asses is about to be looked upon as it ain't gonna work.
Oh, natural asses can
shit.
Natural asses will never go.
It can never look at that.
Never go out of style.
Now I'll say the surgeons are doing a better job because we don't know what's real or what's fake now because nobody has the little ant legs no more.
Right.
Yeah, that was a
they're
problem.
getting better, yo.
That was a problem.
Because they're going away. They're going away from the implants. They're doing the BBLs, Brazilian butt lifts, and fat transfers now.
That's cool. But
That's what they should have been doing. They super late.
It's looking good. It's looking good. It's nothing.
I still see the video of the chick on the internet flipping her implant. Bitch, that shit was gross.
Yeah,
I remember that.
Yeah.
But the problem is with what I was told was everybody look and see like they'll judge it off the swollenness of their body, and they'll be like, it's not big enough. But then when the swelling goes down, that's why they ass look way bigger than their fucking legs. Like, yo, we can tell. Like, we can tell. I love natural asses. But if you had surgery and I couldn't tell, all right, cool, even better. It's just I'm not body shaming anybody, but Nikki don't have to.
I'm saying if she wanted to her own, like, yo, this is unhealthy. It's cost like whatever. You can say anything because I think women have to go back from time to time to get it adjusted, correct? We don't
know what work they did.
Okay.
I am a natural ass advocate. I'm a nan.
What's body shaming? What's body shaming again? What is that?
Body shaming is when you talk about women getting surgery, basically.
You can talk about it.
That they need
down on them.
Okay. It's a whole new world out there that's your body shaming. That's why they had body positivity and all that shit is here now.
Right.
That's another way of doing some fucked up shit and not wanting to hear the repercussions from them. All we said was the proportion is wrong. That's all we said. You can get your ass done. Your legs out here looking like ants.
You want me to show you the new rabbit hole? The new rabbit hole is now trans people tricking people into whatever. Then if you react or if you don't date or want to fuck a trans person, you're a homophobic and you're transphobic. They
talked about that a little bit on the Joe Budden podcast, where I think some were like, you don't have to tell nobody anything, and then some say, well, you do. Yes. And they were like, well, if you're a straight man, you don't tell people everything about your past when you're dating. And then some was just like, yo, that's
the same thing.
That's not the same.
Nah. Man, like
that's the debate.
I'm a straight man.
That's the debate before men was actually having. Like they were having that debate, and they were like, you don't have to tell people. Like two of them or one was like, you don't have to tell somebody that
you used to be a man.
Until
I am still a man. Bitch,
until they fuck a trans woman and that shit break news and that shit. Yeah, that shit is weird. But
yeah, I know a person that went to jail for some shit like that.
Really?
Yeah.
So I guess that if we were executives, we wouldn't let our artists switch up, like just some superstitious shit. It could be a fixing of the chip tooth, fixing of the gap tooth.
Hell no, not till your contract fulfilled.
So until your contract is fulfilled, no teeth fixing, no nothing, because that's your brand.
Oh, nah, you can fix your teeth.
Man, you can't tell a motherfucker they can't get their teeth fixed, bro.
Nah,
if I'm on a rap label and they be in the contract like, yeah, we just got one more clause. Yeah, you can't fix your gap in your teeth. I'm gonna look at them like, are you serious, yo? Like,
here's an extra donation. Go get your shit fixed, bro.
I don't think it's just weird, right? Can you imagine if Nas contractually he couldn't do what he did, like he couldn't fix his chip tooth?
But there's somebody out there like that though, and I don't know who it is. Now I know Conway trademarked himself, but there's somebody else out there that something. Oh, James Harden, like for example, like James Harden is different, and he might did it himself, but they say he cannot shave his beard. That's it's part of his thing.
His logo.
Yeah, he could do it if he wanted to. That's
his logo is the beard and everything. Yeah,
yeah, you can't shave it.
Huh? When I go bald, I'm gonna have to change my logo.
Yeah, because his logo he got a hairline, so he got to stay
All you
with
gotta
that
do
same hairline.
All you gotta do is just cut the hair, bro.
But
You know what
Jay,
that mean? Know what that mean? That just mean that Jay gonna get a fake hairline when his shit get low.
No,
but Jay,
Yeah,
you own all of your
will.
stuff, right? I don't know if James Harden owns his. Like he has to answer to somebody, and right
Yeah,
now
that's
you're
true.
promoting your beard, so you can't cut that off because we got too much money. Another example. LeBron James wanted to give Anthony Davis number 23. You know why he couldn't? Because they already printed out LeBron James 23 jersey. No,
Yeah, you have to.
money.
If you don't, you have to do it like you got to put. Athletes actually have to sign a waiver, like in the beginning. They have to give the league enough time in order to do that, or you're not allowed to change your number at all. Nobody can.
You can't get that number away, and we done printed out 1,020,000
Yeah, they can't do that.
jerseys. But that's what
Can't
I'm
do
saying. So at the end of the day, there are some things that stick with you, and even though you might want to change, no, you can't because we branded you, we promoted you as such.
Right.
You know.
I get
And
it.
you ever hear about remember when Tom Brady went to the Bucks, right? Remember your wide receiver had to change his number. Like he didn't have to, but he gave his number to Tom Brady. He was
You know how we
12.
would have looked at him? You can't
Chris
take
Godwin.
Yeah.
I'm saying, but they had to do it when they did it, or they wouldn't have been able to do it. They had to do it before the season started,
Right.
or they wouldn't have been able to do it.
And they did it quick because I didn't know about it. I didn't even notice it till after the season. I was like, oh,
Yeah, he changed from 12 to 14. Chris Godwin. Yeah.
okay. So another switching gears, and we had a fun conversation about this in the group. Ant brought it up. Well, Ant was the first one to get, you know what I mean, his into it. Really pissed him off. Mike Tyson has I would say Mike Tyson has a special on Hulu because he doesn't technically, but there is a special on Mike Tyson on Hulu that's not as unauthorized by Mike. And Mike wants us to boycott. And then we started talking about Monique and why that didn't work. Monique wanted us to boycott a whole platform.
Right.
There's a billion shows on there. Like, ask us to boycott one show. We might can do that for you.
Right. That's what I was saying before. Like the whole thing.
Yeah, not the entire show. Now, Dave Chappelle successfully did it because Dave just resonates differently with the people. Like,
Right,
people love
right.
Dave Chappelle, man. There's
Dave's
something
the king, so you can't go against him right now.
that's a fact. And
If you want to have future business,
And
with
he
him,
was
Netflix
right.
is not going to go against
And
him.
if he's right though, like if they did throw it up there, he ain't getting no bread. Like
Oh no, that's why I disagree. I don't think it has anything to do with him being right.
yeah, because Monique was right.
Yeah, Monique was right.
But we're not boycotting the entire Netflix.
I think it just depends on who you are.
That too. That
Depends on who you are.
and Dave
A lot of
Chappelle.
niggas is right. They still get took off.
Yeah. So with Mike Tyson asking us to boycott Hulu, not even the series, right? He wants us to boycott Hulu. I mean, that's where we get replays of Snowfall and a lot of good classics.
yeah, man.
Right.
No, I was watching that.
It ain't happening.
So we're not boycotting Hulu.
Hell no.
I mean,
So over the air, I'm gonna say no. If Mike asked me in person, hell yeah.
Yeah, that's different. I say like
oh
if
nah,
he
if
knock
he
on
asked
my
me in
door and
person, I'm
say,
still saying
over
no.
the air,
Bitch, if you
no.
knock me out, I'm
No.
suing, bitch.
But if you see me
I
in
am
person,
suing Michael. No, Mike, I can't do it, bro.
Michael,
my
I am
kids watch.
I just don't want
My kids watch this, bro. I can't do it. And if
You gonna
put
call him
hands
Michael?
on me,
He called him Michael. I'm suing Michael.
Michael,
if he hits me, he's
listen
getting
here,
sued.
Michael.
hit me.
Hit
Hit
me.
me. You big and bad. Shout out to my brother and me.
Yes, Monique was correct. It's just asking us to boycott the entire network was a bit stretch.
Yeah, that ain't happening.
A bit of a stretch.
Nah.
So yeah, so
That's shout out to
Sorry,
Bowie. That's
Monique.
Bowie
We're not-
from
we're not-
Louis
sorry.
Vuitton from last time.
Monique, your star power don't stretch.
But
that.
so at what point do we start acknowledging the fact that these networks do be doing shit like that? Like, man, like they do be undercutting our artists and not doing shit without their authorization and not trying to pay him. Because there's some other shit you threw up there too, bro. It's not just that when I threw up, you threw some shit behind that, right?
Yeah,
All
the
right,
Ice Cube
so-
shit. I'm about to bring that up. Hold on.
Ice Cube, yeah. So we can keep both of the conversations going. This one and that one, and combine them some way. So yeah, Ice Cube says Free Friday from the jaws of Warner Bros., who refuses to make more sequels. They have hijacked the happiness of the culture. So Ice Cube wants to continue to create Friday, but for some reason Warner Bros. Has pulled the plug. Warner Bros. Might have pulled the plug because they're like, I mean, where like
Debo did.
Well,
Bitch,
yeah.
Pops did.
Chris Tucker is not returning. Like,
ain't doing it.
What if that?
And he want to know why they don't want to do sequels. He don't want one of them shits. That's why.
Yeah. Well, I'll be honest. I wasn't really here for 2 and 3, but they were actually good. I think Cube can make something out of the shit that. Because when Chris Tucker first left, you go, "Oh, who the hell is Mike Epps?"
Yeah, true.
Turned out to be good though. So that's why I have faith in Ice Cube for a 4th. Even though I was recently watching Chris Tucker on Shannon Sharp podcast, and he said no. But he'll do a Rush Hour 4 though. Whatever. Anyways,
yeah.
Because Chris Tucker said they say I remember Chris Tucker saying that he barely got paid for the one he was in anyway. Like
all
he
of
doesn't want to do that shit anymore.
Yeah.
His pops before he died, so he got like $5,000 or some shit like that.
Well, let's keep it at that. Like you're going to get paid more though. I mean, and I think Ice Cube raised the money because I remember that was the thing. Like, yo, we got the money. Just sign on. So there's no excuse.
But it's all about relationships. Like if you fucked me over before, I'm not fucking with you right now. I got other shit going on. Like this Chris Tucker we talking about.
You think Ice Cube fucked him over, or Ice Cube got fucked over too? Because I don't know what Ice Cube made on the first. Like Warner Bros. Might have got like who knew that movie was going to be that type of a.
Yeah, I agree with you. I'm not saying that it might be like. I'm not saying that he has something personal against Ice Cube. I'm just talking about the whole Friday situation as a whole. Like if I got fucked over before, I don't have to do that again.
I guess here's
like
what
I'm an artist. I get to do other
I'm
shit.
doing Rush Hour movies, bitch.
Like I don't have to do Friday.
A movie.
The 4th.
Well, the reason why I brought Rush Hour up because one of his reasons for not doing it was he don't like sequels. But you're doing Rush Hour 4, so it's like you can't say you don't like sequels. Number 2,
that'll make sense.
2,
that'll make sense.
Yeah. So number 2, yes, I don't see Smokey 30 years later. I'm with him. I don't see that. You can't present to me Chris Tucker, an old ass man.
Smokey has a kid.
Right, his character would have to switch. Like he have had to have grown up a little bit.
And obviously, and if he does, do we want it?
Yeah, it'll be
more mature.
It'll be DC Young Fly. It'll be DC.
Yeah, I see that. Yeah, I can definitely see
that. And Chris Tucker will be his dad.
And maybe Ice Cube got a son. Maybe his own son.
It's a story there. So we saying it could work, basically.
And Ice Cube.
It could, but if I'm a studio, I ain't got to do it.
That's a fact.
They've been pushing it.
Right.
Yeah, and they've been pushing the sequel.
So came out.
Nigga, Debo gone.
When Straight Outta Compton came out, they was already pushing for that.
Now, listen, if I'm Warner Bros., I'm taking the money that we would use for that and putting it somewhere else because you haven't brought me nothing in 15 years.
Right.
Somewhere else. I'm not keeping a bank account open for Friday. Ice Cube, you mean to tell me you got no new ideas? That's not saying Cube can't drop nothing. I think Cube Vision.
Yeah, I'm kind of cool off that. I'm cool off Rush Hour 4 too.
Yeah, I'm cool off all the sequels.
But
we don't need them, man.
But maybe because if it comes to Prime, Amazon Prime, like Coming to America, something that I get that I can watch. If it's there, I'm gonna watch it.
Oh, okay. I'm saying I'm gonna watch it. It's kind of like, remember I said with the whole, like if Nipsey come out and they do a whole Nipsey album, like I don't want it, but of course if it comes out, I'm going to listen to it.
Coming to America,
or Coming to America, I'm definitely gonna watch it. But
I'm gonna watch it. I don't know. It's not gonna live up to the hype. I don't think.
The videos, the commercials, the advertisement didn't look funny to me. It didn't. It's the same movie. That was the argument I was trying to have with Jerrell, where we were saying like the Bodyguard Part 2 or the Bodyguard remake versus Coming to America Part 2. This Coming to America is like it's the same movie. They walk into the same barbershop. Sexual chocolate is in it. They're coming to cool. It's the same shit, fam.
I don't like callbacks to. Yeah, you can't have callbacks to the same joke over.
It's the same movie. Just
I don't like that shit.
30 years later, and I don't understand why Eddie Murphy chose this route. I'm sorry.
Because he tired of people doing it. Probably his brother and them probably told him to do it. I don't know.
Well, we're all going to America because we all got Amazon Prime.
It's Coming to America, yeah.
I'm definitely gonna watch it.
America, bro. It's just nostalgic. You know what I'm saying? A lot of our culture was influenced by the first one. You know what I'm saying? It has a special place in our hearts.
Well, did the trailer? Y'all saw the trailer, right? Did the trailer at least look funny to you?
No,
I believe.
I don't know, bro. I
No.
don't know.
You said no
You
quick
just
as
like
hell.
Hakeem, you got a
No.
son. He all old and shit in the bed. Hakeem, you got a son. You got to go back to America. He like, oh hell no, your sire or whatever. And they go back and see everybody again.
Here's my thing about those movies, though. There's classics to us, but when we watch them now, we can find the holes in them. Like Coming to America wasn't a great movie, but it's a great movie. If that makes sense. It's a classic,
Yeah,
right?
it was a classic movie.
So when you try to present us to that same type of movie, and we damn near in our 40s, we going like, yo, this is not good. Not good.
Yo, we talked about. Hey, yo, I'm telling you, we need to have a.
Hold up, but explain. So what makes it not a great movie, but a great movie?
A classic,
Because John Landis did that, man.
Just like we said with New Jack City. Like looking back now, we can spot the holes in them. We weren't looking.
Right.
We weren't that critical back then. Now,
All right, wait, hold up. Coming to America has some money behind it though, bro. So it was really a good movie though. I mean, versus New Jack City. New Jack City ain't have as much bread.
I'm not comparing them. I'm saying that New Jack City was a classic, but we can watch it today and be like, oh,
yeah. We had that conversation. Like, remember I said Carlito's Way is trash right now?
Yeah.
That shit garbage if you watch that shit now.
So when they try to present us with the same type of thing,
I get what you're saying. Yeah.
Like, yo, come on, man. Like this ain't cool at all. A lot of that stuff was original. Is that what you mean by it's not fair, Jay? I wasn't comparing it to Coming to America.
See, we had this convo too.
Belly was ass.
The Belly was ass, yo.
But it's the classic.
Y'all not gonna just keep saying Belly was ass.
It
man.
was though, and
Come on, man. Belly was alright.
it's just they classics to us. They hood classics. It was like the first movie that looked like a music video.
I'm not
was
gonna
hyped.
say Belly was ass. I'm never gonna say Belly was ass, man. I can't. Belly wasn't ass, man. It was alright. Y'all wow.
No, Belly was not a
movie I wanted to watch. Sunset Park.
What?
You want to watch it?
What about Sunset Park?
No, I'm saying
I ain't seen that in years, and I know that's garbage now.
Yeah, I'm watching that.
Fucking Scarface.
But I'm about to go watch Sunset Park. Y'all crazy.
Them movies is trash, man.
Fam.
I'm about to go watch it.
Watch Above the Rim
Is Above
again.
the Rim trash? Oh yeah, that is.
Watch Above the Rim again and watch them damn
That ain't
sports,
trash.
them
It ain't
sports
trash.
sequences they had with them layups and
I
shit.
know what you're talking about though. Like y'all talking
Stop
about
it, man.
y'all talking about the quality of the editing. And
Yeah,
shit
like we
that.
talk about everything. Like
y'all
some of the acting is garbage too. Like we just gotta face it. Like
Yeah,
Wait, didn't it?
Well, we're going acting. You know, acting was.
remember Dwayne. Remember in Above the Rim, right? Remember Dwayne Martin. Remember that his rival was the white dude. You really think that white dude nasty?
know what that made me think of? Go back to the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air when he had to play a G Money in basketball in high school.
That's how I feel about Love and Basketball. Love and Basketball was trash.
Hold on.
Yo, a lot of people don't like Love and Basketball.
Love and Basketball wasn't trash, yo. I'm sorry, that wasn't trash. Why was it trash?
Love and
White
Basketball.
Man Can't Jump was trash.
No. White Man Can't Jump wasn't trash either. I don't think. It was just unrealistic as hell. White Man Can't Jump
was trash.
The only reason.
The only thing that held Love and Basketball up was the soundtrack, bro.
Hold on, but why do you think? Why is it trash though? You never gave me a reason.
Dun dun dun.
Jay, we want to answer.
Is it a glitch?
Like,
Yeah, like, what are you talking about?
What's
give me a
happening?
more convincing basketball.
Like I'm like,
player
am I
than
frozen?
He was good in the program.
It's a basketball
He
love
was good.
story, bruh.
I mean, what was trash about it though?
Hey, Jay, you know what? Listen.
I can tell you what was trash about White Man Can't Jump.
I'll answer it for you, Jay.
How the fuck did
Give
Rosie
me
Perez
proof.
get on Jeopardy? Nigga? That's what I want to know.
How he just
Because he was a security guard on the set.
Jay does not like it because it's a love story. That's all it is. It's a love story. And Jay don't believe in love. It's a love story, and Jay don't believe in love. That's why.
And White Man Can't Jump.
Come on, don't do me like
She
that,
got
bro.
on Jeopardy because this nigga shot a
101
hook
for your
shot
love.
from
Got
half
it.
court. It went in, and the security guard from the set
got
got her on the show with Alex Trebek. Like, whoever wrote that was high as hell when they wrote that shit. He won a bet by shooting a hook shot from half court for one thing.
You, my man.
When we say the guy, he went to Guyana. Yeah, the Sudan.
Yeah.
Like, no, you got to shoot at the Sudan.
Yeah, had to shoot for Sudan.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Ain't fair. Jay, look back at the movies, fam. They ain't good, fam. We love them though. That's the spooky part. We
love all those movies though.
Love our classics, but boy, do not try to remake them with the same scene, same characters, same everything. And that's what Coming to America 2 feels like. It's everything the same.
Somebody in the comments said it's gonna be cheesy, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, joke.
He said it's more of a franchise now. You know what I mean? Like, I forget. I can't see who said that, but
nigga Wesley Snipes in that shit.
Yeah, right. We don't look at Wesley Snipes as that type of person. Like, he's been.
Who said he want to see Scarface too?
No, he don't.
I want to see that shit.
Scarface died in the first one. Like, how you gonna have to? Like, his illegitimate son?
No, remember, it was supposed to be Cuban Link.
It's supposed to be called Son of Tony. That was
that's good.
I'm
good.
Who we knocked up?
I don't know. He was a king.
It could have been some chick in Miami club or something. Like, it could have been anybody.
Yeah,
they could make that one.
I remember they said Cuban Link was supposed to be the son of Tony.
And we're gonna go back at Sosa old than a motherfucker right now, bro. Sosa old as hell. He probably dead.
Yeah, but somebody took over though. Somebody got to be handling.
Somebody had to take over though.
And
nah, bro. I'm cool.
Somebody had to take over Sosa.
That was like Narcos when they caught him. It was like nobody want to watch the rest of this shit.
You better hope Sosa's dead because that's the person that you don't want to fuck with. So whoever Son of Tony is, you better hope isn't dead.
Tony just was crazy. He was wild.
Long time ago.
He was wild.
Fuck me, Tony. That was
he told him.
He told him.
That was the shit, man. And Tony just wanted to get high and protect his sister. I was mad when he did that to Manny. That shit, guy, fam. What the fuck you do that to me for, man?
That was fucked up.
The Coke did that though. Yo, we having to break down a Scarface. That's why the Coke did that though. Star Tony out, man. I mean, he didn't mean to do that. The Coke did that.
There's always a part. There's always. No, it's not, man. Tony. The cocaine
is okay.
Yo, the cocaine killed Smoke Manny. Yo, that's not okay.
It's not okay, fam.
Cocaine is okay.
It's always a part. Sometimes there's a part in a movie that you wish that you could they can edit out every time. And every time he kills Manny, you just wish that part wasn't in there, fam.
Like, what was the name of that movie? This my man Mike again in the Facebook chat. What was the name of that movie? I remember that.
Was it Mac 10 and Pone? That was the only thing I knew Fat Joe was in. Mac 10 was in.
Was it like Belly 2?
Yeah, I think it was.
Oh,
Fat Joe was in a movie, and I remember the damn shotgun come off from the couch. He caught it.
Belly 2? Only thing I remember about Belly 2 was Game.
Prison Song, bitch.
Something like that, but I do remember that. That was like a not a classic, but that was crazy.
First of all,
Thicker Than Water, Prison Song.
Thicker Than Water.
Empire.
That movie
Might have been Empire.
Yeah.
Might have been Empire. That sound right.
Yes, it was Empire because it was John Leguizamo.
Yeah.
I went to the movie scene that Destinta.
Yes.
And shit was super trash.
The Creep movie theater.
First off, remember for y'all to remember from Belly 2 is pretty amazing because
Belly 2 might be the worst movie I've ever seen.
Yeah,
that shit was trash.
Nah, what about the movie with Tyrese and Megan Good?
That wasn't bad. That wasn't
worse. Belly 2 was way worse than that. I'm not saying that was good. Slow down, Flaw.
When his son got kidnapped, right? Waist deep.
Waist deep. Yeah, it was way better than movie. That's not the same thing at all.
He was trash. He was not believable to me.
Wait a minute, Jay. Was you just or do you really hate, or did you really not like Waist Deep? You thought Waist Deep was that bad, or was you just throwing something out there?
I was just throwing out there.
Oh, okay.
I wouldn't put to be honest, Waist Deep ain't in like one of the best movie categories. No,
it wasn't trash though.
But it wasn't trash. We talk about trash. Like Belly 2 was trash. Like that was trash. Like they wasted film on that shit. Like,
what about I Got the Hookup?
Like Baller Blocking.
That was way better than that.
Baller Blocking was
Jay.
trash. Bad.
I Got the Hookup was a classic. That was a hood classic.
But can you look back on it and watch it today?
That shit.
I like Baller Blocking. Baller Block was that.
Only reason I like Baller Blocking. You're the only nigga I ever
but Jay, the only reason because of that is because at least those movies was bad, but at least they were funny and bad. Yeah, like we can get something out of it. I can't get shit out of Belly 2, nigga. Right. Like I can't get nothing out of Belly 2.
Like Baller Blocking was just funny. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I Got the Hookup was funny.
It was funny.
It was a bad movie, but it was funny at least.
Killer Season, Belly 2 is worse than all of them. Jay, you can name whatever you want.
Killer Season was good compared to Belly 2.
Yeah, Belly 2 is just the worst.
Yeah, Belly 2 is just.
Belly 2.
Soul Plane is a different sandwich too. Soul Plane was way better than Belly 2.
You can't name me one movie worse than Belly 2.
Yeah, Belly 2 was garbage. Like
African community for the
there are music videos that are better movies than fucking Belly 2. Victory was better than Belly 2.
Thriller was better than Thriller.
Yeah, Thriller. Remember the Time was better than Belly 2.
Paper Soldiers was dope. Though. I like Paper Soldiers.
Paper Soldiers is my shit. I told you.
We talked about that. It was a good classic and it was funny.
Paper Soldiers is my shit.
Nah,
State Property, Hood Classic.
State Property 1.
Yeah,
1, yes.
2 was kind of
State
trash.
Property 2 was garbage.
But Belly was way worse than that though.
Yeah, Belly 2 was worse than that too.
Yes. You can't name me something worse than Belly 2 that's from the African American community.
Yo, somebody in the groups, anybody.
Stomp the Yard Homecoming. Now you just throwing
trash than Belly 2, yo.
Now you just throwing anything out there.
I don't know, bro.
You throwing Stomp the Yard.
Homecoming. Not the first one, Homecoming.
The second one, nigga.
The BET original.
One of my homies. What about any house party after 2?
Yo, Stomp the Yard was that shit, nigga.
What about any house party after number 3?
It's a house
There
party.
was one after 3. There was a 4.
House Party 4.
Yeah,
House Party 4.
There's house party 8.
What?
Nah, see, I didn't see nothing after 3.
Cool. Nah.
After Immature, I dropped off.
Bernie Mac, what was like? I'm cool.
They don't count, fam.
Nah, they don't count.
They don't count.
Oh, you just talk. Okay.
I'm saying if Kid and Play ain't in them, they don't count, man.
Yeah, that don't count, fam. You allowed 3 movies, fam, and that's
like the Home Alone without the Home Alone dude. Without Kevin McAllister.
Right.
They don't count.
And 3 didn't even have Play in it. It was just Kid. Remember?
Right.
That's all I was doing. Like after that, it was a rap.
Plus, it's hard. If you're talking about some House Party 6, we don't know who's in it. We don't know what they were doing.
Wait, Kid was in house party 3.
We said Kid. We said
Kid. Not
Play wasn't in there though. It was just Kid though. I don't think Play was in 3.
That was the bachelor party.
Nah. No, wait. Hold on.
I'm looking at it.
Oh shit. Okay.
2 was college.
Yeah. 2 was college.
Okay, you're right.
That shit was whack though.
What, 3?
Yeah. It was funny, but it was whack though at the same time.
I'm about to say 3 had some shit in there, yo. Bernie Mac at the table.
Yeah, Bernie Mac was funny with the dad, Ronaldo Ray.
Nah, yo, her dad was like, her dad was like, I expected some shit like this from you, Riff Raff, and put the hammer out, nigga. He's like, I'm about to pop you. He was gonna pop the dog too, bitch.
I remember you. They used to call you Jawbone.
Yes, man. Oh man, that was funny, man.
Everything else was trash though. Everything else was cool. That's the only thing we remember.
Nah, man. Remember the catering dudes that was from jail?
But see, look though, back then,
they had joints, man.
A scene made your movie a classic.
The Belly
Original Belly had that opening scene. Like a part makes you a classic.
Hold on, Leprechaun in the Hood. We might have a winner here, fellas.
Yes,
we might have a winner. I think I think we might find one that was worse than Belly 2.
And there's 2 of them.
And there is 2 of them. Yes.
Leprechaun in the Hood 1 and 2. Oh man,
2. Back to the Hood.
The 2 was called Back to the Hood. I remember 2 was called Back to the Hood.
Back to the Hood.
Babs was you can't say anything with Halle Berry in it was whack. Not like that. It was whack, but Halle Berry was in it, so it made
I ain't gonna hold you. That little motherfucker had me scared, bro.
The original Leprechaun, not the Hood. Like when Leprechaun,
Marcus Houston.
When Leprechaun dropped, it was a fire movie. But that Leprechaun in the Hood, you can always just tell when they trying to milk it and they trying to make a few more grand off something. Belly 2.
Grand. That's correct.
Grand.
Friend with weed is a friend with weed.
I ain't never heard nobody do nothing for a couple grand.
He said a few more grand off something.
A few more grand is hilarious for a movie studio.
Think about it. If you put out House Party 9 with no promotion,
what's the point?
That's what I'm saying.
It's nothing but a long music video at that point.
Yeah,
somebody's gonna buy it because it's House Party. So now you make it grand off nothing. That's what I'm saying.
That's like when Rockefeller sold the shit to whoever he sold it to, and now you see it in Marshalls and shit like that. It's kind of like the same thing.
Rocawear
Oversaturated.
shit.
Yeah, it's kind of like the same shit, bro. Like,
I hope they took a loss too, because I don't think nobody buying that Rockefeller clothes no more. Like
Rocawear?
that's over.
Yeah.
Not anymore.
I hope they took a loss. But why do you buy it just to put it in Marshall? Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, what are you doing? I don't know. Why do you buy it if you're going to destroy the brand? You just paid 300 million, and nobody wore it after that. Nobody wore Rockefeller.
Nah, it was over. Once you seen it, TJ Maxx, bitch, it was a wrap.
Like once there's a certain point, they gotta sell them like to Marshalls, Berlin Co-Factory, TJ Maxx, because ain't nobody
I
else.
thought they sold it to an investor and they put it in those stores. That's what I'm saying. Like, they bought it and didn't do shit.
Nah, because remember, look, prime example. Remember when Rockefeller came out? You only go to City Blue, little certain spots and get the shit. You know what I'm saying? After he sold the company, now the shit is in Ross and TJ Maxx and shit like that. Feel me? Same thing with just 50 clothing line. Same shit.
Mm.
Yeah, but nobody used to get the Rocawear from Berlin Co-Factory. Berlin Co-Factory used to be that thing.
And Sean John is Buffy is suing Sean John.
They're using his likeness right now because he sold the company, but they still using his likeness and his name and shit.
So I guess
they had a whole billboard or some shit with his whole face on it.
You can't do that. How you do that with Diddy on the other end of that? Like, he not gonna sue your ass. Like,
he said, I need 25 mil, bitch.
Damn.
He said, I need 25 mil.
Yo.
And probably win too.
Hold up.
He should.
Hold on.
Hold on, what?
Where we at?
And that's Diddy. You know, when he had the company, bitch, they were selling in Macy's and shit like that.
Yeah.
You can't find that shit in Macy's no more. You got to find that shit in like Ross,
Berlin Co-Factory,
Burlington. Feel me?
I found
Mills.
I found a house party movie. House Party, Tonight's the Party, with nobody in it.
See, when it come out, what year?
With a white dude.
It's a white dude is the star.
Yeah, black.
Oh, see, nah.
Came out 2013.
Sorry,
they sold the company, bro. They just sold the name. They tried to ride the house party wave.
That's like
house party logo.
Yeah, the crazy thing. I mean, we didn't really get into the Ice Cube shit. We were just, I don't know. We kind of talked about. I think that like that company is trying to make a cartoon out of it. So
it ain't gonna work,
huh?
It ain't gonna work.
I mean, I know it's not gonna work, but he's trying to say that they shouldn't be able to do that just because, you know. I guess they can do that because he doesn't own it. Like,
they're gonna turn that bitch into a cartoon.
Yeah,
that shit gonna be on Netflix. That shit gonna be on Netflix, bitch. A little cartoon series, yo.
And shit actually might be fun. You never know.
I was just about to say, why would Ice Cube not like that? Because that's a way to keep the actual cast together.
Because he's not getting paid,
and everybody not gonna be along with it. It ain't gonna work if you ain't got the regular people who made it with it. Pops is dead. Debo dead. Smokey ain't doing it.
But you can get them. Well,
they gonna draw new characters.
When you had to get them to sign off their likeness, like the Diddy joint, like, or they can do what they want. I don't know how that works.
No,
CB4.
Like if the studio owns the property, they don't have to get them to sign off of that. Like, they already own that shit. That's why they can do that without Ice Cube's knowledge. Not knowledge, but they don't have to get it to say so. That's why you put that up there.
Okay, so Ice Cube says boycott Friday on all streaming services. Are we doing that?
Yeah,
put it back up.
I got the DVD, so
that's
cool.
Smart. Just call us Saturday and come from.
I got all three of them on DVD on Blu-ray. As a matter of fact, so you know,
what
to our younger viewers, Blu-ray is what we used to use before motherfucking
streaming came out.
Streaming came out. It's like a DVD.
Yeah, it was the real HD. You know
hey yo,
remember the 1080p came out.
Remember Blu-rays was like $50.
Yep.
Yeah. Bro, when they stopped being out of style, but I started buying them all up from the pawn shop, bro. I got crates of Blu-rays and DVDs,
I told you, yo, I'm old. I used to work at Best Buy and the Wiz and shit. So I remember when DVDs first came out.
Yeah, them shits was like $40 a piece.
DVDs
and shit.
was like $40-$50 depending on what it is.
I bought my first DVD player for $150, yo.
Yeah.
At Blockbuster up at Corvettes.
That shit was expensive as hell, man.
Remember when double albums was $24?
Yeah.
Because you had to pay two of them.
You had to pay two of them. Where was life?
You better pay that $20. No, they put it on sale. It was $19.99. Remember, it was supposed to be like $24.99. It's always going on sale like for the first 2 weeks. Like, yeah, you used to do that all the time.
So We can't boycott Hulu because we don't know what special Mike Tyson's even talking about, so nobody's gonna watch it anyway.
Nah, he working on the movie. He's saying because they taking away the movie he working on with Jamie Foxx starring in. Feel me?
How can you just do that shit though? That's crazy. How can you just?
I don't know why you can't just think of another original idea. We don't want Friday that bad for you to be fighting niggas over it.
Right?
Could it just be
like let it go?
What do y'all rank the Fridays as the funniest?
First one is the best one ever. Like
first one and the rest.
It's a classic in our genre.
I completely disagree with that shit.
Wait, what?
First one, and I don't care.
First one is classic, bro.
No. I think the first one is classic, but I think 3 might be funnier.
Yeah.
The one with Magic Mike.
I know, but that thing.
What?
Listen, it starts off with fuck
What?
you. Come on, sister.
Yeah, man. Like 3 was crazy, son.
I'm saying the first one starts off with bang, 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 bang. Have you let Jehovah be your savior? Because if you have,
Yeah.
well,
Yeah,
man.
Oh, sister.
Motherfucker.
It was. I think the next ones was like less organic than the first one. Like it's kind of like, I ain't gonna say cheesy. It's just not the same sandwich though. Like how that first one hit though. Like that first one just hit different.
I'm gonna say 2, 1, 3.
2, 1, 3. Who the hell is putting 2 as the first one? Hey, yo, Jay always got to be weird.
That was the funniest one to me.
What was so funny about that? The cake part. The cake part, wasn't it?
The funniest part of that
Baby
one was when fucking Lady of Rage was chasing his ass around that car.
Nah, it was that part, and it was the part when Pinky came in there with him.
Nah,
yes, that was funny too.
The part that took me out was, who sold me this bullshit?
I can't get jiggy with this shit. Nah, yo, when what's name was chasing him around the car, you don't remember when he slid the cookie down the windshield and you could hear the street sound? That shit had me crying. That was the funniest shit ever.
Hey, yo.
So 2 had funny parts in it, yes.
Yes, 2 did. Now listen, we talking about a music CD. How do you sell somebody some shit you don't know that the
How you say I can't get jiggy with this shit?
You bought this shit. Hey, motherfucker, what you bet it? What you bet it?
But how you take it back because you don't like it though?
He said, "You eating this shit?"
He said, just eat this shit.
He said, "Would you biting this motherfucker? What you do to it?"
Hey yo, can you imagine the African riding around like, what the fuck is this?
Right. Money Mike, my bad. Money
Mike, yeah.
Yo, 3 was funny as hell, man. I'm sorry.
3 definitely was funny as shit.
3 was funny as hell with Money Mike. Yo.
And
when he was talking to that girl, yo.
And that's why.
Where was your antennas?
And that's why I give Cube the benefit of the doubt that he can pull off a 4, even though none of them are going to be in 4. That's the spooky part. None of them. You're not going to get Money Mike.
I mean, yeah, because he could always get young comedians and stuff. Like Jay said, DC Young Fly could be in it.
I don't want DC Young Fly. He overacts, man. Come on.
DC Young Fly is funny though.
Like he's funny though. He just got to tone it down sometimes. Like I get what you're saying. He got to just tone it down.
I found another movie that's worse than Belly 2. How High 2.
How High 2?
I never saw How High.
I never watched that. Have you never watched How High?
Yes.
How High was it? Yeah, that's a hood classic too.
Come on with it.
I need money. I need money, nigga.
Y'all using the Lord to sell pussy on this corner.
Oh shit!
All right, yeah, you're right.
3 had some shit, man.
3, 2, 1.
Yo, 3 was crazy, yo.
3, 2, 1 for me.
3 was when they had the like top flight of security, man. Like,
yo, 3,
yeah, Molly, what happened to you?
1, 2, 3. What's wrong with me? What's that off of? 3, 2, 1.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, that's Family Matters.
Is wrong. Oh yeah, Carl Winslow.
Yeah, that's a Carl Winslow.
Yeah.
I thought.
How the fuck you get there? Get the Carl.
Because they said 3, 2, 1 was his order. That's automatically.
Yo, 2 had Pops singing the burrito song in the truck.
Give me my burrito, baby.
Put some hot sauce on my burrito, baby. You know what you do to me.
Get the fuck out my face, Stanley.
But
yeah, 2 had some shit too, though.
But Pops from part 1, the funniest shit is that.
Pops part 1 is that's funny.
Every time I come in the kitchen, you in the kitchen. In the goddamn refrigerator.
He talking to his son while he taking a whole shit in the bathroom.
That's it.
Oh,
like
before.
He was talking about the dog biting him in the ass.
Yeah, like
You got to worry about catching a dog. You got to worry about a dog
catching your ass. Yo, Pops is crazy, man.
I actually used the line waking my daughters up for school. Off your ass and on your feet. Ain't no time to beat your meat.
Ain't no time to beat your meat, nigga.
They was like, what? I was like,
Hey, yo, all three of those are dope, but just like I said, man,
all three of them funny as hell, man.
He came through for us, though, when we thought he wouldn't. When Chris Tucker first bailed, he gave us Mike Epps. I think he can give us another one.
Yeah, so I can't say that Cube can't make a funny one, because all three of them are different.
Yeah, man.
All three of them had a different comedian in it that made it funny. Like
no more locked doors. Gracias.
Yeah, Chris Tucker was in the first one. Mike Epps was in the second one. And
did y'all see that
Cat Williams was in the third one.
Did y'all see that photo of Ice Cube when they said, yo, he pulled that Spanish mommy in this outfit? The outfit Cube had on? And,
he had like the football jersey on something, right?
The football jersey.
And who was it? Like it wasn't even a real player. Like he just had some. He had a Modell's joint on. Like,
Fubu jersey.
It was a Fubu. It was 05.
Oh yeah. Okay.
They said Ice Cube pulled Shorty in this.
But y'all got like the West Coast dress different, bro.
Yeah, that's true. I didn't think Fubu was out on the West Coast like that though. God damn.
Mm-hmm.
Fubu is a tri-state.
They probably got it in Marshalls. Is what I'm trying to tell y'all, bro. Like they probably got it after we stopped wearing it from fucking City Blue and shit.
Yeah.
Y'all ever watched
my song in the chat, man? My kids wild. I gotta go.
The what?
The Hood DVDs.
The Hood.
Yeah.
Well, I still got mine.
No,
I got them.
Hood the Hood. What was that?
Bro,
It
listen,
was like a little documentary series where they went like hood to hood from the
where niggas was snitching on themselves and shit, dumb as hell. Like
West
niggas
Coast
whipping out money.
Coast. And one of the things that they did say was like East Coast niggas like to get fly. We like to get money.
Yo, yeah, it was that. I seen one where it was a nigga. Yo, his teeth was. This nigga ain't had no fronts, but he had one on the side. And for a piece of, little something, bitch, he had a female crackhead snatched the motherfucker out with some pliers.
Fan.
Hood the Hood.
What y'all watching, yo?
Yeah, what's the
DVDs?
I'm at y'all. After that,
I'm gonna try to
watch that shit.
Nah, I still got it. I gotta try to figure out how I'm gonna get it from the. It's on YouTube.
Yeah, it's on YouTube.
All right, you want to get out of here and play these records?
I'm about to share my screen, bitch.
Yeah, man.
We vibing.
I'm playing the D'Angelo song, man. I got to.
Here we go with this.
February is over. Tomorrow's March 1st. You don't gotta play no more slow shit.
Yeah, man. I mean, hold
You
on.
gonna get his last little day off.
Why y'all mad at R&B music?
I'm just saying.
You act like the rap music today is killing something.
Nah, it's not.
I'm saying, like, how much Griselda and Freddie Gibbs you want me to play on this motherfucker?
Yo, didn't he just drop an 82-track album?
Yeah. Yo, Freddie redid a Gil Scott-Heron joint, like, called Winter in America. I might play that, but it's D'Angelo Day. I'm gonna play the Freddie joint next show.
Okay. So, Ant, we're gonna start with you because I know.
Well, hold on. Let me get off YouTube. Shout out to everybody in the chat on Facebook, YouTube. Like, subscribe, hit the likes.
Hit the like.
We holler at y'all.
Share that YouTube stream. Share the YouTube link, please.
Yeah, man. Y'all gotta tell us everybody. You tell everybody that we on. Just the same people in the chat. I'm tired of cussing y'all out. You know what I'm saying? We can't just be talking to Roland every goddamn week. Roland, Mike, Kenny,
Roland
Bowie. Shout out to y'all, Jamal.
Yo, Roland be on here dropping hymns. Like, yo, Biggie was rapping before he met Puff. Nigga, I know. He be checking this, man.
Roland, I'm from Brooklyn. And I'm 40. I'm about to be 42 years old.
Biggie was rapping before Puff.
Yeah, man. All right. I'll holler at y'all.